Okay. First and foremost, before we start the stream, I see the chat going crazy right now. First of all, I apologize in advance. For us again, Ark was kicking my ass because I'm trying to. Those people who don't know about Ark Survival Evolved. There's also someone else want to join my tribe, and I had to trade back and fucking forth. It was really it was a really not a good day. So I'm overbooked with a lot of shit. So if those people are complaining in the chat, you should know by now that I'm always late for these streams. Sometimes I probably don't, nobody's perfect really with these whole showing up to the streams and shit. So I see Dave, I see Miguel, I see Super Eddie Man. That's rare to see. Welcome guys. Welcome. But you're here live, and I also for fuck's sake. What the fuck? Oh my, damn it! I forgot. I'm almost ready, guys. I'm trying my best here, because I got here late and people were complaining in the chat. But again, I'm so sorry. Everybody else was waiting for an hour. So my apologies. I wasn't really prepared. I forgot to turn Mugen on. That's how clustered. It's a clusterfuck of a schedule I have right now. So people should know by now that I'm late. So if those people are being impatient in the chat, I apologize. I'm so sorry. Again, my apologies in the fighter community. But again, this should be something you guys should know by now, because I just, like I say in the chat just now. It's just the fact that I missed. I was an hour late, so my bad. Or an hour and 10 minutes late. Sorry. This Ark was just being Ark Survival Evolved. Those people don't know, it's like a dinosaur-like game, and I'm sure I've also hired a new tribe member, and I've been trading with my friend back and forth, so she's also getting rid of some of her other creatures that she wants to get rid of. So my apologies in advance. I was just all over the place, and I'm fully booked, so it's gonna be all over the place. I'm trying my best here, but yeah, we're gonna start the draft in a moment. I'm so sorry to everybody else who are being impatient. So I'm hoping I can try to get there. Man, looks like they're on the queue now, but I'm already late. So, my bad. And yes, we are ready to go now, because this is probably one of the longest drafts, and I'm sure you guys will be more patience will be rewarded finally. But yes, well, you're here live with AzureBlaziken. Welcome everybody. It is indeed a season 3 premiere. I am so sorry again. I got here very late. But yeah, we're getting ready to start off for tonight's stream. I actually can see the chat more often now. So thanks OBS with its new powers, its new upgrades. Yes, we are ready to go for Raw tonight. I forgot to upgrade the fucking Raw. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, whatever. I'll just have to do it later. Again, I'm all clustered right now. Again, I'm so sorry. Hopefully you guys forgive me. I'm sure you guys will probably get mad at me and yell. I'm gonna get yelled at because for being late. But again, this is something I've done on Twitch. So those people who haven't seen my Twitch, go check it out. Leave a follow if you guys can. And also we got new merch. As you can see over here, we got merch right there. Shop at AzureBlaziken shop now. Get yourself some cool merch. The new Raw shirts, and the new Chicks Like It Raw is also available. Go check it out. Again, I see Super Eddie Man, and hopefully it's Super Eddie Man. I see David. I see Miguel. Of course, Nightbot. Of course, you can leave your. But also, this is kind of episode 51 technically. It's mostly a draft, and of course, like I said, if you guys are excited, leave your thoughts in the comments, also in the chat. But yeah, we gotta get things started because we actually getting some wins here from Friday on SmackDown. Go check out Matt's stream. If you guys haven't, go check out the Blaziken channel. Matt's on his way to 100 subscribers, so go show some love. Hopefully you can join me in the triple number era. I should say. Also, a new look, kinda, sorta, not really, but a new roster, a new emergence. So I want to hopefully I'm already like an hour of time, or an hour 10 minutes of just. I know the fans are being really antsy, so. Those people are wondering, shut up, alright? Shut up. Don't worry, I'm here now. I got late. Everyone should know by now I usually get late for these streams. I'm hoping I can try my best to get as much as I can, because it's a lot to take in. Especially I'm trying to I have all these games. People trying to send me a few other like gifts and stuff for Valentine's Day. So I got a lot of late gifts from V-Day. So forgive me, of course, if I'm late. So, but again, for those people who are wondering, yes, I am. Those people who are wondering where I was. Again, I was in Arc, so I've evolved. I was trying to trade with my friend back and forth. So I'm hopefully I could try. I'll hopefully try to at least rebound with a couple trades I also picked up. So I got a few eggs, got a few other cool things. So I'm looking forward to it. I have a lot of creatures now in Arc, so for those people who haven't seen my Arc series, it's a Twitch exclusive. I was hoping to try to upload stuff upload Arc to YouTube. I don't know if you guys are down for it. I'm sure you guys will be looking for to see some new varieties on the channel, if I can. We see a lot. Where are you? Where are you? I'm here now. Don't worry about it. So you can shut up. You can shut your goddamn mouths. The chat being super antsy. Birthday is Sunday. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday, David. Yeah, what do you think about the character Meggy? I don't know who the fuck that is. Anyways, it's a draft. You guys probably know what the draft is all about. People are always talking about the draft. Those people who talked about it, you be about it. You sit here in the chat for probably like 3 hours or whatever. Yeah, I don't know who Meggy is. I'm sorry. I have no idea who that is. So, unfortunately, my roster, as you can see, my roster is kind of full, but I also forgot to code the roster. I forgot to actually do this, so I need to go ahead and I'll probably wait till like a break. I'll probably do it on break or whatever. But yes, we're just gonna leave a recap. And those people also, I'll leave. I should have left the link again because I'm also like flustered and all over the place today. So I was all over the place today. I was super tired. Got my coffee. Oh, so forgive me again. I apologize in advance, chat. My apologies. So, but we're here now. Let's just get things rolling. I want to talk. Well, first we're going to talk about the recap. We have our main event, and it's kind of a season premiere of Raw because we're also getting ready to start off. Kind of, sort of, not really, but it's mostly the draft to start off. And we have tag team titles on the line, and we have the Divas title on the line too, because the new champ, we'll have our first title defense on camera. So, looking forward to see what she has in store. And we have the tag team titles on the line. Pika PZ doing it for Yoshi because Yoshi's actually out with an injury. This is probably, I should have revealed this a little bit sooner, but of course Yoshi did suffer an injury, so you can see him on the roster, but he's not there, unfortunately. So I hopefully get well soon to Yoshi on his injury. He suffered an injured leg after he got attacked by Legion of Darkness and the Dark Shield. So that just writes Yoshi out the show. So that's the occasion. Sorry, equation. Excuse me. So right now I'm all over the place. I'm running all over the place, and I'm trying to focus on this roster. It's kicking my ass. Anyhow, we're gonna get things rolling here. I just want to talk about the results. Most people haven't seen the ECW and SmackDown stuff. I'll reveal the results here. So if you guys want to see, go check it out. Spend a little bit more time and check out the other previous weeks. This is week 3, the finale of the Mugen Draft series. So let's just start off with the first week for ECW, as well as was featured with that screen pad that I talked about. Because those people, someone else made a mistake too. I want to punch somebody in the face in the chat because someone talked about, Blazor did his draft. What do you mean? What do you mean? Raw just started. What are you talking about? I was a guest commentator from Chun-Li's ECW roster. Yeah, it's still part of the channel, but it's a Chun-Li show now. It's not my show anymore. I moved on. You should have known that by now. You dummy. But the first overall went to Kona and Kira, the tag team from Raw. As you can see, they're supposed to be replaced, but they're still not going to be there. PPG's, Centurion Arbron's most just recap from the first 2 weeks, so you guys will probably ignore what I say, but of course. Bubbles and Buttercup, of course, heading to Raw, or coming to Raw. I should have just placed them, but I didn't have much time. So again, I'm sure people in the chat are complaining about it. Emily, Barnett, and Miyuki from here, they're gonna head to ECW. There's also, I'll leave a link here. You guys can check it out. I'll leave a link right here, so you guys can go check it out. Yeah, 4 stars already. That's what I'm talking about, guys. If we get to 5 stars, we'll definitely do another stream for Raw. That's mostly our goal. As you can see, there's a goal for it. So five stars equals good ratings, and hopefully we can bring another stream to Monday for Raw. That's gonna be our most. Let's just see. Hope the chat can be more consistent this year. So that's probably the New Year's resolution, just to hopefully get to there. For those people who are wondering, yes, there's also a link. I'll leave a link down. I'll probably explain later. There's a link down below in the description, so you guys will check it out. I'll leave it right here. Our draft results, I should say. And yes, yeah, Yin and Fei are still Yin Fei. Yin and Fei are still. That's yeah. So again, this will be my draft. So what were said about Mugen? Oh yeah, it was you, Dave. Of course, of course, it was you who made it. Because we'll hopefully get your facts right. Because obviously, I'm from Raw now. I've done this show for 3 years now. Come on, guys. Yeah, I'm from Raw, not ECW anymore. You can see him at You can probably see Blaziken somewhere. I know you see Combuskin, but Blaziken's somewhere over here, somewhere in that roster. There I am right there. What the fuck? Clearly, I'm on Raw, not on ECW anymore. You know, I was a guest comment. I was happy to commentate, still, but I won't be able to do much commentary anymore for these upcoming ECW videos. So, boom. Alright. I recommend go check out the list of the draft. Go check it out. I left the link down below in the script in the chat. So those people want to catch up on the draft. I'm announcing it right now, so go check it out. But again, yes, I'm on Raw. SmackDown got Nick and Joe Agashi. Raw kept Rick Stroud. He's staying on Raw. So mostly, some of these draft picks will mostly be staying. Who will also be staying on the show? Hilda also got traded for Sho Kamui. Meanwhile, Chun-Li will trade. General Manager Chun-Li from ECW will be trading the 2 draft picks to Raw. As you can see, we'll be doing the first round of the picks right when we start off. So I think we're starting off the first round, right? Well, kind of. We'll just have our first match a little bit later on, but we're also going to focus on the draft. That's most of you guys are here for. And Kings of Summoners are heading. So this is Kings of Summoners heading to ECW. Rusev, Karas, Squirtle. Okay, that's from the first week. Rusev, Karas, Squirtle, SS Brigade. Out of my fucking hair now. Me and Raw got the Road Dynasty, Dazzler, Jean Pierre for those final 3 picks we got from the first week of ECW. In that draft. In the supplemental draft, we picked up Raiden, Sakura Kasagano, Sakura, of course, was former general manager, of course, assistant GM to Chun-Li. Holy Hero is also heading to Raw, which is awesome. Oda Nobunaga from the free agency, Namiya from the free agency. So also, hopefully she gets signed pretty soon. ECW got some good, interesting talent too. Eric from World Heroes, Ketsukoto Luko. I like to call her out to Kobayashi Dragon Maid. Huang Baihu from Breakers, the final boss from there. Li Pai Long, Karu Watanabe, also inside the ECW. All members are from that supplemental draft. And SmackDown picked up Lily Rochefort from Tekken, which is a good pick, by the way, to Matt's show on SmackDown. Ghost Rider from Raw. He actually will be in the main event tonight in that 8-man tag team match. Winner will earn the 4 draft pick. We'll earn 4 draft picks. We're ending off the show with 4 draft picks. So we'll have that final round ready to go. Meanwhile, we have Johan, whatever you want to call him, from Mugen Heat. He's also heading to SmackDown. Jack the Ripper, one of the most interesting newcomers to SmackDown. You talk about unorthodox. He's going to be pretty interesting for the show. Takada Takahashi looks, because I've seen him a little bit from Mortal Kombat. He kind of needs more work on that, so maybe. But still. Alright. And let's see. Week 2, we got Zoro, which is a good pick, for in my opinion, good pick. Matt did not like that pick. Sharon Shinobu, Ayane for Raw. ECW got Lilith and Morgan. Raw got Emma Frost, Fulgore. Emma Frost and Fulgore. Mostly the roster's not complete until all the draft picks are settled in. And hopefully, because we're still trying to discuss on draft picks. Meanwhile, Matt's on a date with his girlfriend. Great. So he's probably not going to show up until later on. Ken, DCW, Sharon from Raw. Beast Boy and Akuma are heading to SmackDown. He said we got Tenma. Raw got Akari. SmackDown got Takuma Sakazaki. And then Poison and Roxy are heading to SmackDown. It's a good pickup. And then for Raw, for here, rumors are still spreading out about Mystic Gohan might be a possibility to go to Raw. It's a possibility. Jeff and Paula also, I guess Earthbound will be forming that full V4 team at some point in for season 3 of Raw. Pac-Man from Heat, Chris from the King of Fighters series. We've seen one of the youngest newcomers, who's very mysterious, but Chris has that 90s vibe. Ninja Masters from SmackDown, or for that 44 team. I look forward to seeing Raiga. That's all from us, including Kasumi, Raiga, Ranmaru, and Natsume. And Hira, which of course she was part of that treacherous, infamous, oops, I was hitting the bottle for a second. Treacherous crusade from SmackDown. And then Issa, we got Musashi from that Last Blade, Paichan, interesting from Virtual Fighter, Kyo from Raw, which is I was pretty pissed off about, but I think it's probably better off just to get rid of him anyway. He's not really do much on the show. Maya from Killer Instinct, and then Final Fight, which they just competed on SmackDown, and of course they got selected. They actually selected, so I guess a lot of Capcom guys are going to Chun-Li's show for ECW. And SmackDown got Jade to start the show from SmackDown to Jade. Doom Maul, which is Dr. Doom and Dr. Doom and Dark Maul. Incredible Hulk from my show. Of course, you can clearly see the green of Hulk. He'll be competing for his final appearance on Raw. You know, he only had little time because he was falling from Saturday Slam Fest. I like the Hulk, man. Hope I could keep him, but I can't. Gotta move on sometimes. And then Anna, and then Sephiroth, which is a really good draft pick for SmackDown. I'm pissed, man. I could have got Sephiroth in the show, but of course I get Tira of all people. Jesus. And now we hit to week 3, which I also need to make another Twitch switch here. And then of course I also get Taki from Heat, which is the probably, of course, why wouldn't you want to get Taki? She's flat out gorgeous from the Soul Calibur series. And of course her Taki's spicy her spicy hot chips, whatever. I think it was like chips or like French. They're like kind of like whatever. What are those anyway? Takis. Is it like French fries, really? Spicy French fries. All right, but anyway, there is your recap of all of the draft picks from the first 2 weeks. I guess technically 3 because Matt missed out on a week, had to reschedule. So, yes, that is all so far, and that's for the now we head for the biggest one of all. It's just the draft. It's mostly the final part of the draft here. All right, now we have that out of the way. Let's finally start off here. Let's recap this done. Boom. And we can move on to the first round of the draft. So we'll have our first match of the evening too, by the way. So let's get ready to see who is heading over here. Of course, you'll see Sonic and of course Sonic is from SmackDown and EXE is also from ECW. Both of them are Intercontinental. Well, Sonic is a U.S. champion. SmackDown, EXE is the Intercontinental champion for ECW. Actually, how ironic. Sonic, of course, shout out to Sonic, of course, since he'll be competing against Gendro. It's been probably the most hyped up matchup on Raw. But it's going to be a great matchup, no doubt about it. Actually, here's a funny story. We get to it. Quick one. I think Sephiroth is looking for Cloud, actually, so we'll see how that goes. That'll be a nice little rivalry to build for Matt. So I'm literally giving you ideas, Matt, for your ratings. So, all right. Now, right now, I don't know if you guys can see the list. I can't fit all that stuff in here. But for now, if you can see the list, I apologize. If it's so small, I apologize. But that's all I can do right now because I really just had no space. So I was like to move it to have. I could probably move the stuff here, but for now, let's just see how this goes. The first overall pick. This will be ECW's pick, by the way. So who's heading to ECW once again? I hate to do this, but this is Jesus, man. I'm scared to death, man. If you thought Matt was scared, I'm scared losing some of my best talent. Also, those people who did get drafted, we'll of course we'll just re-roll. Like the rules still same. The rules will still apply, really. If those people who did get drafted, they'll have to they can just re-roll again. So let's see. Oh, you motherfucker! You motherfucker! Damn it, man. Oh well. Magneto it is. Shit. But also things I could trade for future draft picks in the future. This is since the last day, of course. Raw will get the final 4 picks since we lost in that draft in the draft battle. That sucks. That really sucks. So we're not done yet. Also got Ivysaur, of course. Here's the Ivysaur. Excel, maybe, possibly. Starting off, Magneto heading to ECW. That's a really good pickup too, man. He hasn't really. He was supposed to be on. He also got signed. I just got him too, and now he's going to the Land of Extreme. Damn. That sucks. All right. Well, this will be SmackDown's pick too, so we'll see who's coming. This is most of the worst part is Raw's hosting this draft. We're also most likely going to lose our talent too. Some of us, but who's heading to SmackDown? No, Sonic is watching this right deeply, looking at look at the roster, see who this SmackDown for Matt, Sonic, of course, over there on SmackDown, who's gonna head over to here. The shakeup is real, folks. We got a lot of big time draft picks, and again, check the link in the script. Check the link. Also, the link's in the description too for the results of the draft. So check it out. Oh, Misty. That's a good one too. Damn. Formerly with Shivaya and Misty, the classic team that were on series. Oh, Misty. Yeah. Of course, there's no Shivaya. His contract expired a few years ago. But Misty will be interesting for SmackDown. Maybe we'll see some more. Maybe we'll see some Fists of Fury on SmackDown on Fridays. I'm sure Sonic's gonna love this pick. Of course, especially we'll see what a huge veteran on the show on Raw. But of course, damn it, man, that sucks, man. 2 good picks, man. Really, 2 good picks. But Misty, look forward to see you on Fridays on SmackDown now. That's a big shame. Damn, she was a veteran though, but she teamed with Shivaya and Misty at some point in the future, and at some point in the past, and now here we are now, seeing we're going to see it, maybe possibly Ultimate Downfall, but possibly I think it would be good for Misty. She hasn't really provided much for the show, but she's been a veteran and most been in the back, so it's a tough one to lose, but you have to move on with that. But I thought I had plans for her, but I guess Shivaya's contract expired. Yeah, it's probably best to just move her from the. I didn't think about it. It's probably better off anyway. Now, not also going to be keeping the picks here, so I can also do that too. I could keep the draft picks if I wanted. So, mostly people are going to be staying, but I also got to fill in the others. So Raw we'll have someone to stay with in the show. So there you go. So enjoy Misty on SmackDown, Matt, and Charlie will hopefully enjoys Magneto, which is another guy from Marvel vs. Capcom. This is great. Now we'll see who's going to be staying on Raw. So we'll see who's going to be. There's a little bit of a twist here. So who will stay on the show? And hopefully we can actually. I'll deal with the copies of both ECW, also Heat too. So I also got a copy of it as well. But yeah, so far so good. Who will be staying on Raw? We already know that some people were moving forward. So those people who actually do get drafted, they'll be competing for their final show here tonight. El Fuerte is staying. All right, so El Fuerte is staying on the show. Excellent. And also, you also got the draft picks from ECW. We'll do that after the match. So El Fuerte is staying on Raw. no doubt about it. And we do have those 2 draft picks coming up. We'll just do that afterwards. Since that was for the trade I talked about with Sho Kamui and Hilda, I was very unsure if I wanted to keep them on the show. Keep Sho Kamui on the show. Sorry, there's a lot of show jokes here. But unfortunately, it was probably too little too late now. But I will get the 2 draft picks from Chun-Li. So from ECW will be going to Raw. So I'll have to draft from Chun-Li's roster. So I'll hopefully get somebody from ECW, which would be nice to see how that goes. I don't have the rosters yet, but we'll have our first. But yeah, it's definitely, she's a really heavy. Misty's a heavy hitter for sure, and unfortunately stays on Raw, which is good. So, all right. So there you go. That is pretty much so far the end of the first round. Now we have to see we're also going to see who is also going to be competing tonight. It's going to be Ivy versus Tia Langray, if I can find them. Memory serves me right. Now I have to. Oh god. Oh yeah, it's here now. I had to think real deep there for a second. Okay. Where is Tia? Tia. Where is Miss Tia Langray? There she is. I see her. Alright. Into a brand new Raw stage, by the way. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I know her shadow. I know her shadow told me about the team. Tail the second. Misty did a massive heavy hitter. Wait, what? That's a heavy hitter. Partners beat. Take names of KFC Clowns, Sailor Moon, and Chibi Moon and others. Oh, okay. Yeah, Shivaya and Misty were like I said, they were a really good veteran tag team at the time. So, that's a big loss. But yeah, welcome to SmackDown indeed. Yeah, big time welcome to SmackDown. I know Matt's not on a date with his girlfriend, but I'm sure he's going to enjoy that Misty pick, which is really nice. But anyways, we get to our first match of season 3. I'll have to make a playlist later on, but for now, we have our first match of this very slightly late, an hour and a few minutes late in this stream. And we're heading to our brand new Raw stage, by the way, and hope you guys enjoy. And we also got the draft battles. So we do have 3 draft battles coming up. That's gonna be awesome.
I'll play with you for a little while.
Alright, here we go. Round 1. Time to get my kick butt engage. Here we go. To start season 3, kinda, sorta, but yeah. We're starting off the new year proudly for Raw, and Tia Langray off to a good start here. Then the Breakers character I kind of enjoyed. Hopefully, get to keep Tia Langray for a little longer. So good strikes here to start off her first round win. Should be a pretty quick little, kind of like a nice little bathroom break match. Obviously, Tia's gonna win this one, unless somehow I could force a round 3, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah. Some clubbing blows here by Tia Langray here. Yeah, Ivy's not gonna stand a chance here. Just a straight up flawless run and end it off here. Perfect. And Tia Langray, a strong, perfect start that almost nice to kickstart season 3. And now she's 8-0, which I also got the record here. Yeah, Tia Langray is now 8-0, which is actually crazy. She's undefeated so far on Raw, and also a really good start here. So, nice way to get Tia Langray started, and get hopefully she just dominates another jobber within Ivy. I don't know what's happened to Ivy, but obviously 2-0. That's just gonna move on from here. And we'll have to take our first break, thankfully, because I'm already out of breath. I'm trying my best, guys. I'm really trying my best to catch up. But I think we're all caught up now. Hopefully everyone else is calm and patient, and hopefully everyone was patient and they don't want to get yelled at anymore in the chat. But nonetheless, we have more opportunities coming up, more matches on the way. We have a big draft ahead of us, so we got to get things rolling. We'll come back in a brief moment as Mugen Raw continues next. It's still to come. Main event in our hands. It's a big one. Obviously, the winning brand will earn 4 draft picks. That's a huge one for SmackDown's newest superstars within Hulk, Ghost Rider, Beast Boy, and Akuma. And we'll see Gold Diamond, Ramda, Ramon, and Oswald, the former ECW Tag Team Champions. And, of course, also respectively former ECW champ himself. So we'll see what they have to offer. So Diamond and Diamond from Raw and Hulk from SmackDown now. We'll see. That's a scary team, though. So we'll have that happen. And, of course, Sonic, probably the most anticipated matchup of the evening. Winner, of course, that also raises the stakes higher. Winner earns 3 draft picks. So a little bit stakes are higher for that. Now definitely, Sonic is in full pressure, so I'm sure he's going to be competing. So you hope you better get ready soon because he does have a draft battle match against Raw's own Genjiro. Probably a lot of SmackDown fans in the chat, of course, rooting for the. There's a lot of people in the USA cheering for the US champion, which will be Sonic. So obviously SmackDown might have a chance. But Genjiro, he's a hard hitter. It's just a power game that Genjiro's got to focus. So we'll have more of that coming up in a moment as we definitely have a shot now coming up a little bit later on. But of course, we'll come back in a brief moment as we get ready for our next match of the evening. We'll see you guys back in a little bit. had to stop the music there for a quick second. So I was, I overextended there for a minute. Welcome back, everybody. As Mugen Draft continues, we do have a few other. Remember, I said before that since that trade I did with Chun-Li, of course, insists on trading the 2 draft picks that she had for week 3. Also be included for now. So we'll see who else is heading to Raw. So we're gonna continue the first round of the draft. Sorry to have a little bit of a cutaway. But obviously, you should have just done the first round from the beginning. But now of course, I know Chun-Li's gonna keep some of her talent. Of course, we do have there's probably a few others. Looking forward to see who's gonna join to Mondays on Raw. So looking forward to see. Hopefully, have have more consistency at some point. But here we go. Off we go, and we'll probably jump back into the matchup when we can. This will be the other half of the first round of the draft. This will be who's heading to Raw. Let's find out right now. And that is Shiki, one of the newer divas. One of the most she's silent but deadly. But Shiki, that's a good one. I'll take it. I'll take that for sure. One of SNK's most deadliest kunoichis, part of Raw now, which is nice. So another part another part of the waifu division. Pretty cool. And we're not done yet. We do have another pickup planned out, so we'll see who also is heading to. There's Rain, of course, but she's already a tag team champion with her and Anna. She just dominated SmackDown. Couldn't believe that. And now who's also heading to Raw? Who will join Shiki and join yours truly? Heading to Mondays. Somebody good though. Maybe we'll see Daisy. Maybe that'd be pretty nice. Or Shadow. We could see Shadow the Hedgehog make a return to Raw. Or maybe Seto Kaiba or Goku Black. Possibilities. Still got a lot of talent on this show. Oh yeah, well, again, we're gonna re-roll here. Because Kitsukoto, like I said before in the supplemental draft, he's already drafted. So we're gonna re-roll right here. I'm go check on T Smash. She's getting the advice. I'll be watching. All right, fair enough. Meiki is my waifu. Meiki from SMG4. Interesting. I'm probably not gonna be able to accept characters right now. I had thoughts about them. Like, is it worth it to hope if maybe at some point I'll think about a supplemental draft possibly, but I don't know if it's gonna be worth anything right now. I don't think so. If she's pretty crappy, then it's probably pointless to draft somebody that could have made a better chance. But we'll see. We'll talk about that hopefully in the supplemental draft. Just to respond to your question, Eddie. Ooh, Alucard. Well, that's nice. I believe this is Castlevania's Alucard. Dracula's son is actually heading to. It's mostly be event. It's mostly going to be a lot of freakiness on Monday nights. I like it. Like it a lot. Alucard. One of Castlevania's Alucard heading to Raw. I spelled that wrong. If it was Rachel Alucard, oh boy, it'd be great to have her on the show. Of course, it's obviously Dracula spelled backwards, but Alucard heading to Raw. I love it. And we're also going to conclude. We'll see on ECW because who's actually be staying on ECW. So we'll see who's going to be also staying on the show. It could be a big hit and miss for me, especially with or possibly SmackDown. So we're also going to see who's going to stay, and then we'll head back to Raw. Kim Marie is good. I actually have Kim Marie, but I tried her out. It looks terrible. No offense. All the respect, it's terrible. It looks crappy. I'm so sorry, but yeah, it's very crappy. Anyways, let's figure out who is coming. Well, who's staying on Tuesdays on ECW because this will be tomorrow. No stream, but it'll still be. We'll see who's gonna stay. Oh well, Roxy, of course. She's. Oh no! Well, Poison Roxy were already drafted on SmackDown, so gonna re-roll again. Yay! Re-roll time. Alright. Give a couple seconds here before we get ready. Other than that, yeah, Kim Marie, I don't really, not a big fan of. Sorry, you gotta find somebody else. I mean, if you also want to see, I did say if people want to actually do want to, you know, have a chance to send characters to the show for being able to see their talents, maybe. But obviously, if they're really good, they have to get AI, maybe. If not, it's probably pointless right now. I mean, you have a lot of space, but this is also just trying to, you know, clear the gaps between two rosters. Like this, for this is example A right here. Oh, that would have been so. Leon stays. Okay, that makes sense. Damn. So Leon is staying on ECW. Oh, Real Police Dude, actually. That's his actual, just a gimmick. Leon's gimmick now. Real Police Dude! RPD! He's staying on the Land of Extreme. But at least get Shiki and Alucard, which is nice. Be pretty fun. Maybe they actually can form a good team. Be pretty interesting to see what those two can bring. But yeah, overall, I'm not mad at all. I love to see both of these talents on both of these talents, but that sucks that, of course, Leon, our Real RPD is staying. Damn, man, that would have been nice to have on the show, just to have a little bit more comedy. But he's a pretty comedic, fun character. I kind of enjoyed Leon's new character, which is nice to see. Maybe a new gimmick for RPD. Well, it's gonna be RIP for RPD because I can't draft him now, so that sucks. All right, we also got but of course that ends the first round of the draft. First round of draft picks are done with, so that's again a little recap. Of course, Magneto, Misty, El Fuerte for staying on Raw. Shiki and Alucard are coming from ECW to Raw, and then of course Chun-Li Keats, Real Police Dude. Well, of course. Alright, there we go. So that'll probably just want to try to get that out of the way. So we're gonna head back to Raw, but of course we'll take another break. But of course, up next is the Divas title on the line. Of course, my Natsume taking on Kasumi from Dead or Alive. Should be a nice little matchup. Hopefully Kasumi can try to hopefully we'll see her as the next Divas champ to open up the show. And this will be my Natsume's first title defense of the night of her reign as Divas champion. Of course, made an upset at Rivals Clash, and thanks to Rem's help, I'm sure Mammy and Rem are gonna finally gonna have their revenge when we get there. But for now, I'm just gonna sit back, relax. Maybe we'll see Mammy probably jump to SmackDown. Maybe we'll see Rem go to SmackDown. So the draft is still alive here, folks, and also the supplemental draft coming up. So I'm sure you guys, of course, will probably have some suggestions for the supplemental draft. We'll see how that goes. If not, we'll lead some picks of our own. So we'll discuss about it in the supplemental draft at midnight. So we'll see how that plays out. All right, we'll come back again. Sorry about that. Of course, just wanted to do that end of the first round. Then we get to I had to get back to the roster here, so I had to jump back to the Raw here. But for now, we'll come back in a brief moment as we'll take a little break, and we'll see our Divas title match on the line. Looking forward to see that match happening, and we'll be on our way. See you guys in just a brief moment as Raw continues on with its draft next. Alrighty, folks, we are ready to go. Mugen Raw is back, of course. So, first, shouts to my Nightbot. Of course, you guys want to check out the channel. Just a little reminder: make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to both channels, both myself and Matt. Of course, if you want to see most of your favorite guys, favorite superstars on the show, be sure to subscribe to both Blikens and my channel. Of course, for more updates, of course, and also want to see more videos and more content. Not just Mugen, also the Overwatch and Pokemon and stuff too, and also a lot of Blikens. Like some gameplays from Matt in the future. Yeah, subscribe. But in the meantime, check us out. We do have a Divas title match online. This will be I want to call my Mammy again. But my Natsume, of course, shot the world. Like I said, a huge upset at the Rivals Clash, and he became the new Divas champion. So kudos to the lovely Natsume for doing what she does best. But Kasumi, meanwhile, she's a skilled veteran. A lot of strikes, a lot of puppies will be playing in the mix. Yes, I've been saying just as far the first time for the season. Yes, there are lots of puppies on the light of waifus in this division. So this is the home of the Divas title. So, and of course we'll see. Also, I also got a surprise that got a delivery actually from Matt. So there's also I'll reveal it. We'll be able to reveal it during the show, but that'll be a little bit later on. And I think that will make sense of bringing some new belts to the table. We'll see how that happens. So looking forward to actually see it. But obviously Natsume and Kasumi should be a pretty good Divas title match. Should be pretty awesome. We could see a crowd new. This was nice to start the season off, start the year off with a brand new Divas champ, or possibly to start off, as Natsume is trying to prove that she is a fighting champion like all the other champions here on Raw. And so maybe we'll probably focus on getting a rematch clause and get her a shot in the future. Right now we gotta focus on the draft, and we'll get to it right away as we head back to ringside and embrace the action unfold.
If you refuse to stand aside, then I will fight you.
Are you ready to engage? Here we go. Divas title match on the line. That's yourself out some good strikes. He's doing a nice high kick, just mostly full pace. A lot of waifus here in this matchup here for sure in the roster, exclusive to Raw. Looks like Divas Rider just riding his motorcycle across. Get ready for the main event. Ooh! Blitzing Blossom, nice. And now to make some nice spear strikes off the double. Of course, you already know we talked about my Natsume's air combos and stuff too. Works out real well here. See, Kasumi triple hit. Oh! Big diving spear attack for the win. Piercing away on the midsection. That's a lot of piercing damage indeed, and as Natsume this Divas champion successfully defends herself in round 1. Of course, loving the red gear, Kasumi. Represent your brand proudly. Also, Kasumi is staying on Raw too, by the way, so she'll be staying on the show. So if she doesn't get drafted, she'll be staying, obviously. Right up, she's trying to focus on herself, but unfortunately, the air combos are coming up. 4 stars, guys. Hopefully, make it 5 stars, folks. Ooh, Rose Dive! Vintage Kasumi right there. Near fall there. Kasumi trying to create some separation here, but it's not working. And there's that spear boomerang. Spear meringue. And again, triple kick from Kasumi again. Blitzing. Ooh, Blitzing Blossom. And there it goes.
You want me to start?
Yeah.
That was
I know, it was 2 puppies. Oh. See some massive puppies here. Wait a second, hang on. Well, I think the ambulance is coming to get Kasumi, obviously. Or yes, the EMTs are about to get Kasumi out of there because there's puppies. Someone in the chat in the comments give her a towel too. There were a lot of puppies out there. I just missed out on, almost missed out on that, but I saw some. Wow, just a nice. That was a big time spear meringue for the win, and just boom, literally ripping away on Kasumi, and it just retains her title 2-0. The EMTs have to ruin it, a little bit though. Alright, so that, well, at least Natsume was also trying to get her spot in the Hall of Fame actually too. And so she's looking forward to hopefully come the next Hall of Famer at some point. No shame of Kasumi losing here, but obviously a good effort though, but it just, again, Natsume's offense just too much. The air combo strings are so much to give. So pretty good start for this one, and we'll see how this unfolds too, as we will have our next match coming up, and we definitely have a chance. But overall, Kasumi tried her best, but Natsume just trying to give a little bit of a redesign of Kasumi's gi, and looks like her trying to redesign her outfit. But of course, she really cut away on her outfit, no pun intended. Those sharp spears are deadly though. That's what mostly are. Also, I guess a pole arm, really, the pole arm, and a little bit of Genshin, but Natsume retains her Divas title just like that, a straight 2-0 win, and hopefully he'll try to get to her Hall of Fame career. Off to a pretty good start here. Not bad for the lightweight division. So we'll see how this plays out as the first win for Natsume to start the season. We do have that 6-person tag team matchup coming up as well. Even though Yoshi's out with an injury, but of course that doesn't mean Smash Ultimate can still go with 3v3. So right now, Game & Watch will be taking over Yoshi's place. Will now be as a substitute because they're usually a 4v4 team, but now without Yoshi, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult this season because we'll see how that plays out. All right, let's get right into it. We're just gonna jump right into it. I'm sure I know Sonic, of course, trying to get some advice to Pit. Meanwhile, with Yoshi being out, it's gonna be a little bit difficult for Pit. Hopefully, try to keep his composure. Obviously, he's still kind of pissed off against the Dark Shield and also Legion of Darkness. So, but I think Pikachu already gave them some advice too. So we'll see how that plays out. Where's Pit? There he is. Well, but it won't be. Hopefully, Pit can try to redeem. Also, by the way, I also kind of fixed the roster a bit. So as you can see, it's a little bit different now. You can see Paula, you can see Jeff. We see Taki, of course, already have the supplemental draft started, and Mamiya, an interesting one for supplemental draft too. So we'll see her a little bit. We'll probably see a little bit maybe next week or whatever. Make her debut real soon. But in the meantime, let's go see what the Kanzuki Estate have in store for this season. Their resolution to try to hopefully win some gold. I can't fault them for that though, for trying. But also Blanca's back from injury, which is good. We'll see him a little bit. We'll have his first stint on Raw very soon. So good news to hear about Blanca's coming back from injury. Once he starts off next week, he'll be back. So for now, Blanca's in the sidelines right now, trying to cheer for his team, cheer for his estate. If I can find them, I don't know if I can. Except for Blanca, that is. But right now, it's actually Supergirl, since Supergirl's been forming an alliance with the Kanzuki Estate. Just give me a moment here, if I can find them. It's gonna take me a few seconds just to respond here. I see Karin, there we go. And Elena. There she is. Alright, here we go. Well, hopefully we'll see Pit in action. Looking forward to see what happens. As a Kanzuki Estate, looking forward to get their first in, but this will be a really good matchup for Libby 3. But right now, without Yoshi, it's gonna be a little bit difficult. As like Elena and Karin get some good strikes here to start off here. So it's like kind of struggling without their previous guys. But Supergirl being a good also add-on, and also there's a Game & Watch group all of a sudden, letting out from the Pit. Oh, nice uppercut. Nice nice move by DHD. And now, oh, nice little separation from DHD trying to isolate. Mr. Game Watch trying to protect himself here, but you'll see him watch. And there's a 5-second pose by Elena, and now the uppercut again, right to Karin. Elena trying to block as much as possible. This is mostly an intergender tag team matchup. It's a six-person intergender matchup, and now DHD about to be pulverized by the offense here by Elena. Those high kick offense, those lanky legs too. Aw, and she fell. She fell on her ass. Yeah, that's a little bit embarrassing. Alright, here comes round 2 here. Uppercut, no blocks. Good defense there. Right behind. Eyes to the back of her head by Elena. Over that shotgun, nice move. And now there's an uppercut again. Pit and She's doing some good damage here. And now, again, some more separation. There's a Top Gun summon. Top Gun is summoned. Now the punch, don't block from behind. Good block there by Supergirl. And after that 5-second pose by the Estate. There's a good hefty damage here. Right arrow from Pit. And again, nice defense. And again, Elena is so strong, it's so cohesive right now, these attacks. Heat vision by Supergirl. A nice toss there. Oh, and a big sonic scream there. Right off the bat, and of course the big dash tackle from Supergirl for the win. And there's some EMTs right here. No, oh god, oh my god. That medic is, how perfect is that shot? Oh god. Medic, stay focused on helping out the injured. Not look at Elena's ass, alright? Don't look at her asshole. Relax. I don't know if you said that pervy EMT. It's a very shady guy that Karin hired. I'm surprised that Karin still has not fired this dude. Jesus, look at that, man. Look at the replay. Jesus. Don't. I'm sure Elena's gonna kick the living crap out of this EMT. He's gonna need EMT after what he saw, after what Elena's gonna do to him too. Good lord, how dare that medic, pervy medic! Unbelievable. What about Call Up from Tattoo Assassins? Honestly, I don't know. I heard about Tattoo Assassins. I don't know. Depends on how good the AI is. Like I said before, it depends on the AI really. They can do well, but nonetheless, good win by the Kanzuki Estate. Another 2-0 win, but Ultimate are struggling right now. Especially Ultimate are going to struggle a lot this season without Yoshi. Unless they can find someone else that can replace him for the time being. But it's nice to see Kanzuki Estate are trying to get themselves a spot as well. They want to win some gold. So they're now 22-5, and right now they're only just literally like only just half of the loss record behind Natsume. So maybe we'll see any one of those girls can shot for the Divas title. So it's possibilities, man. Possibilities are a lifetime for Elena and Blanca. Elena, Supergirl, and Karin. Well, Blanca's gonna be back next week on Raw. He'll probably try to go after the European title, as Blanca has been making a lot of noise lately. But of course, he's actually doing well. But of course, with this record, so hopefully that they don't screw up on this. Hopefully, they can try to at least stay in touch and get a win over Genjiro. So that'll be next week's episode. That'd be pretty cool. See Blanca try to go after the European title, do it for his country of Brazil. I can see it happening. But they actually are behind Smash Ultimate for trying to take the lead in 3v3 and 4v4s right now. Pretty exciting. And we do have a chance to start the second round of the draft, so it's coming up a little bit. But yeah, 2-0 win. Again, I have nothing else to say. Just two other things that the Kanzuki State are kind of close. But I guess again, this might be a big struggle. I gotcha. So we're called the FBI. We have the pedophile watching the girls, but I mean, Elena's probably like what, in her 20s. Elena's not probably like in her like mid 20s. I mean, that medic's been staring a lot of asses lately too. Yeah. Honestly, someone needs to call. Probably better if I wait, or someone better get Chris Hansen and play. But I honestly think Elena is probably like in her mid 20s, because she's a grown ass woman right now, literally a grown ass woman, you know, probably like in her late 20s now. So it's probably probably not the brightest comment I would say, but I think I think Elena is more older than that. She's not like 16. Trust me, I think I've found, like, if you can tell by some of the characters, like Elena of all people, yeah, I think she's more older than that. So can't disagree on it. Well, I do agree on the whole situation. So I'm gonna hopefully. I'm sure Elena's got self-defense, of course. I don't think Elena meant to do that. I guess the medic got distracted looking at Elena's ass. That's a little bit unnecessary, but obvious. But I guess so. That was interesting. All right, but anyways, great work by the estate, the Kanzuki estate, looking good, looking for real estate. As they get the whole to increase their stock, looking really good right there. Of course, former tag team champs with Elena and Blanca. We'll see Blanca next week. Like I said, he'll be back on Raw next week. He's back from an injury from that broken foot that I mentioned last season, so he'll be back real soon. Looking forward to see Blanca back. Great to hear about the medics. Blanca's clear for action. Pikachu's also getting ready for his match. Pikachu's also is back from injury himself too. Nurse Joy has informed me, of course, that Pikachu is all healed up and ready to go. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to see Pika PZ and Legion Darkness for the tag titles. Nice little tag. Of course, it was hand given by Adele, of all, because Adele kept his world title, but won the tag team titles and kept it for himself. So he is the tag team champions, but he gave it to Legion Darkness for his help on destroying Yoshi. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Good job. Great fucking work. But obviously, no, we're not talking about it right now. We're not going to talk about that right now. We're going to talk about the draft here. Them cheating some bitches. Alright. We do have the draft battle coming up. We do have that match. Sonic and Gendro is coming up a little bit later on, but we do have more draft picks doing the second round of the draft. We'll see how this goes out. It is coming up. So Sonic better be ready for it, because he is getting ready for his match against Gendro. A true matchup, so this will be the true battle of draft. This is our first of the draft battles here tonight. Sonic and Gendro, the EU champ versus the US champion. Pretty awesome matchup. It's a dream match between both of them. I know Sonic has been talking about it since of course Rivals Clash. But of course, Gendro has proven himself. He is also a formidable mid card of a champion. We can see it happening. So we'll see. Also got a copy from SmackDown in case Matt showed me the copy. He'll also send me the copy for SmackDown, of course. So shots of Matt, and we're gonna get things ready to go. And in the meantime, but for now, get ready for it, because we do have the draft battle up next. It is probably one of the battles of all. Everyone's been talking about it. Everyone's been hyped about this matchup. It's Gendro versus Sonic. Gendro better fucking win this match, because unless Sonic's gonna kind of cry and bitch about draft picks. So hopefully this will be actually 3 points too for your score. So I'll show it again. As you can see, of course, if you can see a little bit, I don't know if you guys can, but of course you can see the draft results. Raw just leading right now. They're still behind. They're trying to catch the ECW lately. So This will be good for Raw versus SmackDown, but also ECW will have a chance to earn a point too. So they might win regardless of this one, but it depends if Raw can beat ECW. We'll still have a chance to become possible GM of the year or Commissioner of the Year. Hope I can win that award. That'd be great for Raw. Even though we struggled, but we made a big upset. So that's what this is mostly all about, trying to become the Commissioner of the Year. So I cannot wait for that. Or just seeing AzureBlaziken Commissioner of the Year. Love it. But Chun-Li has all due respect. Chun-Li, she just swept this out completely in that matchup. So I'll move it a little bit more. And of course, Sonic and Gendro looking forward to have the match. It looks like they're gonna have a little bit of a. Gendro is not really interested in a fist bump. He's all competition there. So I wouldn't fist bump Gendro. You're bringing your speed to a sword fight, Sonic. I wouldn't do that. He's all about serious business here. So I recommend you just stay away from Gendro. He's a Raw exclusive, my man. But, best luck to both and all the respect to both. We'll be back in a moment as that match is coming up. Both guys looking forward to it. Who will get 3 draft picks for their brand? Stay tuned. Oh boy, now this will be a great matchup. Of course, well, we are looking forward to this matchup. A lot of respect being made to, of course, the veteran himself, Genjiro, potentially a great Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. But Genjiro, meanwhile, he's looking forward to get his Hall of Fame status in check. He's looking forward to this season. Might be his chance to get a Hall of Fame. I know his good buddy, his good buddy and rival, Horomaru from SmackDown. You know, I actually would have been interested to see these two Samurai Show members than Sonic, really, but no offense. But with all the respect, of course, Battle of the Champions, winner, as you can see, this will begin the second round of the draft. This will also bring SmackDown and Raw. So also got a lot of picks coming up for this round. This is probably the biggest round we have. So mostly Raw and SmackDown mostly trying to get picks. Even though we'll lose, my team's gonna lose, or possibly Sonic Natsume is gonna lose this one. But regardless, we get extra draft picks in the end. So this will be the next one. Next, we'll see who's gonna be heading to this show, who's gonna head to other different shows. So we'll probably bring up the list here from SmackDown. I can't really have two of the same, but we'll see how that goes. Because I think Matt said before that he also couldn't do the same thing. I have to figure it out if I can bring both of them and just like minimize them. I can try that out maybe. That might be an experiment we can try to do together. As far also, I guess also we can get, if you guys want to send, stages, of course. I can definitely take stages. No, I can take stages 100%. I can accept them, no doubt about it. So you have stages, of course. You can send them in the comments below, or probably send them in, every stages for you guys want, as long as they're like appropriate, of course. Obviously, there's gotta be a few ground rules, of course, if we're gonna be sending stuff, sending donations and stuff to support the channel a lot more. And it also is requests. I want to say this too. There'll also be a bit like a Patreon exclusive. That's what I'm thinking about right now, having like a Patreon exclusive kind of thing. So I can't do requests on these videos anymore, especially if I'm trying to do 2 shows, or trying to have both. It ain't easy. So I also had to complete the rosters. So complete ECW's, complete my show, especially with Raw. We're trying to fight for ratings right now. But this will be counted as 3 points also with Sonic and Genjiro. So you also want to send stages, of course. I don't mind at all. Probably just keep like a limit of at least 5, at least for now. We can probably have more discussions in the supplemental draft. I already mentioned about Carla. Just meh. I don't know. I'm not really into Tattoo Assassins. It's probably like a really an obscure fighting game. I've heard about it a lot, and what is this? And anyway, Battle of the U.S. and European Champions, ready to go. It's gonna be awesome. It's probably one of the most hyped up matches we have. It's a rematch. It's basically a rematch from Rivals Clash, and of course, I guess rematch from the as Genjiro also visiting SmackDown's Armageddon pay-per-view, mostly trying to invade the show. But Genjiro Looking forward to hopefully try to, you know, he doesn't really want to shake Sonic's hand. Obviously, he's all about competition right now today because he's gonna just offer a handshake, offer a fist, but he'll just cut your hand off, Sonic. What a dumb decision. Anyways, it's showtime now.
It's showtime.
See what I mean? It's all kind of thing I like here. All right, anyways, keep ready to engage. Here we go. And like I said, you should not bring a speed to a sword fight. But this is a battle with literally Raw versus SmackDown. The colors match perfectly. This is awesome. And it's gonna get started off. I'm not trying to use like speed. Try to use that strength and power that Genjiro possesses. A future Hall of Famer, in my opinion, with Genjiro, who really worked really hard for Saturday Slam Fest. Now he can represent Raw proudly and get us some draft picks for sure. There's a bomb here. Nice bomb, nice detonation by Sonic. And there's like that detonate. Of course, the shout out to Matt. He says he detonates that 450 splash. He's Sonic the Master of the 450 splash. But Sonic gets cut away, literally, and gets blasted in the hands of Genjiro as he drinks some sake to get some more energy going. He's all fired up now. You can tell Genjiro's all competitive, all focused tonight. As we get ready for round 2. Oh! Wow! Nice catch by Genjiro! Into the quad card / connection. Beautiful job by Genjiro. The European champion doing everything he can. Sonic to represent his buddies over there on SmackDown, of course. And of course, also becoming the trying to represent all of USA. You know, it's not really American, but nonetheless, going to go for his country for all of Europe here. Nice double sword uppercut into a nice sword slash. So I'm trying to use speed, trying to stick and move here. Good punches and kicks. Nice flash kick there off the spot. Nice flash kick by Sonic again. I better have the D up here. This needs to be Raw's time to shine here to get those points. Detonation right there. We're going to over the Demon Fangs. Card strike, no blocked. But and Sonic got caught in midair. Too little, too late. Sonic trying to play his speediness, but of course Genjiro's smart, moving all focus. Yeah, trying to really, like I said, trying to put your hands and doing a fist bump. Genjiro's not gonna fall for that. But Raw gets 3 draft picks from SmackDown. Hell yeah. A solid 2-0 win. All due respect to Sonic, GG to that one. But Genjiro gets the win and gets a 2-0 win over the US champion. But honestly, Sonic also I also did watch SmackDown, of course. Sonic became the first guy in Blake Games history, the first Mugen history to become, defend the championship for an entire season, which is pretty crazy. So I gotta give props to Sonic for that. I also give my props to him for being one of the greats so far. So only for one season. If he can do it for 2 seasons, yeah, I'll give him more props than that too. But I'll pay my respects, of course, for Sonic. Of course, he is the first to do it, to defend the championship all season long without losing the championship, which is pretty good. Also joined some of the greats for the longest reigning champion, for the longest reigning U.S. champion in Blake Games history. So there you go. That's why. Don't worry, I got your notes. I'll give credit where it's due for Sonic, of course. Also shout out to him for actually hyping up the chat, of course, too. Been a big help to the chat. So this will probably be our farewell for now, because unless I know he still watches Raw, of course, but I can guarantee that. However, in the meantime, you can try Sonic, but Raw is better. We do get those points. Thank you, Sonic, and thank you, Genjiro. Couldn't done without you, buddy. All focused tonight. That's what you get for trying to offer a handshake. No offense, but that's what you get for offering a handshake to a guy who has a sword in his hand. He's literally gonna cut your hand off. Relax. But nonetheless, Raw gets 3 draft picks. We're gonna just jump to SmackDown a little bit. But great opportunity for Genjiro, and he succeeds beautifully. As let's have I do have a copy of SmackDown right here. Winner earns the 3 picks, and that will be from you, Matt. That's right. SmackDown. You may have beat us a little bit during that whole Rivals Clash thing. We may have got 3rd place, may have got the bronze medal, but we still kicked their ass. So, Gendro, yeah, for sure. A nice, of course, both guys showing respect. Gendro's trying to become a Hall of Famer this season. I don't blame him. Look, the European champion, of course, will defend his title next week on Raw. He'll defend his title against the returning Blanca. We'll have a nice little return match and a title shot for the returning Blanca. As you can see him, of course, as you can see Blanca getting ready for next week. But of course, with his girls winning the match earlier on, we'll see if we'll see if Blanca do the same and win himself the European Championship. Got a lot of speed and power within Blanca, so he's got a lot of technique, of course, too. And it's like, anyway, I'll go watch the rest of tomorrow after. Alright, have fun, man. Have fun. Alright, well, actually, I'm gonna try this experiment too, actually. Alright, well, that's right, because some members are still there. That's right. Okay. Well, Matt didn't fix it yet. Whoopsie. Actually, let's see if I can try to experiment this. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me see if I can try to do this. I could. Window capture. Just do this. Yeah, I think I have an idea. This might work out for us. Or we can just like go to SmackDown regardless. But no, there we go. There we go. I think that works. Alright, actually, I'm gonna make this smaller then. If that's the case. So, there's a copy of Matt's show. Just give me 1 second. Legion Darkness is probably gonna do some more damage. That's gonna also that title match is coming up next though too. Alright. Actually, then this actually works out well for us then. Perfect. It kinda works, really. Sorta. Alright, let's see how SmackDown unfolds. This might be the dumbest decision I've made, but honestly, it kinda works out. I kinda like that idea. But for now, ignore the Raw roster. We're gonna see what SmackDown's in store. And we'll see what 3 draft picks we're gonna get for the show. And now we'll see who's coming to Raw. 3 draft picks for us. For those people just tuning in, yes, we just had the Sonic vs. Gendro matchup. Gendro represented Raw proudly as its European champ. I'm sure Sonic let Matt, and of course, I'm sure it was a good effort though. But I'm sure Sonic let of course, especially with the people live all, of course, including yours truly, live in the USA, let everybody else down. Yes, I guess all of Europe is going to celebrate over the U.S. champ. And we'll see who is going to be heading to Raw from SmackDown. Cannot wait for this. Let me actually fix the list too, by the way. I actually changed that as well. But that wall rating, leave any guesses, of course, who you think should be head to SmackDown or Raw. I'm excited to see. This makes it more exciting now. I have to see who's going to head to. So we get those 3 draft picks. Thank you very much, Genjiro. And of course, the main event will have those 4 points. So this might be a game changer for Raw, and usually could be the Commissioner of the Year. So for 2021. So I cannot wait for that. We'll have a lot of awards to give out too, for sure. I cannot wait. So that's gonna be pretty awesome. I'm excited. All right, somebody good for the show. Ooh, yeah! It's gonna be magical on Monday nights. Magic Mondays, baby. Cody Kamek. Kamek is heading to Raw. Kamek Magic Koopa, of course, had a feud. Of course, one of the more interesting feuds with his best, I guess now former best friend Bowser Jr. back in the old days. But now on SmackDown, they had a pretty good rivalry, and now Kamek brings his magic to Monday nights, baby. I love it. Now that's a good steal. Of course, formerly had that rivalry against Bowser Jr. Mostly from the cruiserweight division, but now Nintendo is going to have a little bit more offense and more summons too, more magical moments on Monday nights on Raw. That's a good start. I like it. Now, thank you, Genjiro. And I'm sure Genjiro's gonna like that too. Maybe we'll see some new competition on Raw now. And we're not done yet. I'm sure SmackDown's gonna have a lot more to lose now. Finally, we're getting some wins. So we're now the score is now 8-6-0. So hopefully we could beat SmackDown and hopefully try at least get that award. And I can finally put that trophy on my office. It'd be nice to have that. Setozad, ooh, fancy. One of the up and comers on SmackDown, of course. Now we'll join the Divas division for Mondays, of course. I like the sound of it. Setozad. I believe she's more of a big explorer, but originally from ECW, but now of course she was traded to SmackDown, and now of course she belongs to Raw on Mondays. So Setozad. If I could see the chart, I apologize, but it's really small on this side. But for now, this is a pretty good idea. So Kamek and Setozad are a nice little pairing. They'll belong to me on Raw, and we have our final pick, of course, and then we'll see the other. We'll got the second round continuing. We'll see who's gonna head over from Raw to SmackDown. Even though Sonic lost, but of course Raw. I'm sure Raw will also. We'll see Raw and we'll have Raw and go to two members from Raw will go to SmackDown exchange. So, I mean, yes, Raw won that draft battle, but Sonic will try to get somebody else we get two people from Raw to SmackDown this time, and we got number 3 now. Who's coming to Raw? Who's coming to Raw, baby? I need some good old, like, really raw power in the show. Me, Mario. Okay, another diva to the list. Keep them coming, and that's gonna bring Ingrid. It's another magical night for Raw now. We're gonna have some more magic and more candy kisses on Raw. Excellent. Another up and comer from SmackDown heading to Raw. Ingrid is coming to Monday nights, baby. Love it. Kamek setters out of Ingrid. Got some magic. Got some high quality attacks coming. Lots of technician from Kamek. We do need someone we do need some brains out the bunch. So Kamek can be a good manager. So I got plans for Kamek in the future. So he has been very quiet on SmackDown, but I like the sound of it. Kamek is heading to Raw, and probably my favorite pick is going to be Kamek for sure. That's going to be a great way to get him rolling. And I'm sure he's going to be a good technician. We do need some brains of the bunch, so we need some brains instead of brawn. So definitely more technician from Kamek. Sets up some good strikes. It has that big time boot blade that she likes to use. And of course, Ingrid's got some candy kisses. She make candies out of chemistry. So we have some chemistry on Raw, some technician, and of course some offense delivered. So that's beautiful. All right, thank you, SmackDown. But we're not. SmackDown's not done. Even though Sonic did, I mean, like I said, if watching Boston, I let you down. But that's why next year we'll win. Right now, well, we still got the main event. Even though you got the main event coming a little bit later on tonight with the big 4v4 matchup, with the big hard hitting main event. You got Hulk now, Ghost Rider, Beast Boy, and Akuma representing your brand. I mean, to be fair, you still got the main event. But even though that would have been a game changer if you would have won, but yeah, honestly, yeah, if Raw wins this year, Raw will definitely get the award for just having a big upset. We were down big, and then we got swept by ECW, but we hope we're making a comeback. But the comeback is coming up, though. The quest for that Commissioner of the Year or GM of the Year, but we can't wait for that. That's for 2021, obviously, because now we'll see who will get the award for that. I'm looking forward to get that award. It's coming to me, man. It's coming to me, man. It's coming to me. That title, that trophy's coming to me, to Raw, and for the Raw roster to enjoy in my office. Can't wait. Alright, no, possibly ECW might have a chance. Chun-Li might do it again this year. From 2021, but obviously for this one, yeah, for sure. It's funny you're doing SmackDown. Go for your future title. Yeah, for sure. I think it's gonna be a great little. Since you get, I'm sure Ingrid will give her a little give a little kiss goodbye to SmackDown and bring her candy kisses to Raw. So looking forward to hopefully make some candies, make some more candy for Raw. I'm sure she's a great cook too. I bet she's a good cook on SmackDown. Good for the catering. All right, but even though Sonic lost, I guess again we'll see who's gonna come to Raw. So now we have Raw on the other side. Again, everybody Sonic, but of course that means someone's gonna come to SmackDown from Raw now. So we do have the second round coming up. Second round is still beginning though. So we have two of the bunch, and of course you have 3 picks as well too in total for the second round. And who's coming to SmackDown on Fridays now? Even though again Sonic lost, but SmackDown will get we'll get a total of 3 picks for this next round. And meanwhile, and you still got a chance to get somebody else from there, unless somehow this beastly 4v4 team in the main event could deliver. Rocky Raccoon. Fair enough indeed. Rocky Raccoon could be a nice little, could be a possibility for a future spot on SmackDown maybe, but yeah. So it's gonna be Rocket Raccoon. I mean, yeah, he hasn't really done much at all either. I was supposed to have him on the show, but I just wasted his time though. But I'm sure I'm gonna get yelled at by Rocket. But yeah, of course, he is a very fiery raccoon. But even though that Rocket Raccoon, part of the Guardians of the Galaxy, but now he'll represent SmackDown proudly, and he might be a Guardian of SmackDown this time, possibly. He did well for the Guardians of the Galaxy. Too bad there's no Groot. I don't think Groot is even here in the show, but unfortunately. All right, door number 2 for SmackDown this time. It's oops. I also can see Hayate, of course. And Peter's also here too. Hayate, of course, from Kasumi's brother. I'm sure Hayate's probably visit his sister now after being embarrassed like that on Raw. I'm sure it was an accident. We saw puppies finally to start out the season with some puppies. Love it. All right. Oh boy, I mean, at least if someone who's a low carder or a mid carder, I don't mind at all. But someone who's a main event star, I do want to keep. But especially in the top of the list right there, as you can see, that I do want to keep those individuals on the show. But too bad Hulk was one of them. Oh, well, welcome back, Gigan. Had one of the longest hardcore title reigns in a while. Gigan's back as Gigan, of course, that loud announcer that he always introduces. He's also now back on SmackDown again. He was traded to Raw, now head back to SmackDown. I don't mind this pick at all. Actually, it's a good one for Matt. Maybe we'll see some maybe we'll see Desudroya. I know a lot of people. There was a lot of we'll see Monster Mayhem make a comeback to SmackDown this time. There's a lot of crap. What was it fucking called? Kaijus. A lot of Kaiju fans. So one of the Kaijus, of course, heading to SmackDown again, because I think we already know what Gigan was mostly there for. He was a hardcore champion, so he might be able to get the hardcore title back. So Gigan is now back on SmackDown again. So a little bit of reference to Matt's show. And we'll get somebody. We're also gonna get somebody from SmackDown this time. So hooray! Great. That makes sense. I honestly, again, I haven't really done much with Gigan anyway, so have fun, Matt. Here you go. Here's your boy back. I didn't get a chance because we did that redraft back in the summer, but Gigan was part of that redraft. Same with Rocket Raccoon. He was also Rocket was from Extreme Saturday, by the way, with him and Gomorrah and Groot. But ever since then, it's been a little bit more quiet with Raccoon. So he has hardly done anything at all. So he's waiting for a match. But now he can go to SmackDown and have some more time over there. Now we'll see who's heading to Raw now from SmackDown. So mostly we'll see as we'll see Raw will get somebody from SmackDown. We can't. I was hoping maybe we'll get Naruto, but I think Naruto is a Crusader Tag Team Champion over there on SmackDown. Same with Luigi. So of course Matt's keeping those guys. Maybe somebody really good actually. Come on, who's it gonna be? I hope we get somebody good. Somebody good at least will be really good for our show. Oh! I thought it was Hamaru. I was gonna fucking cry, but Mitsurugi. I mean, Taki is of course one of Taki's old friends. Could be a nice little rivalry between those two, but it was so close. Oh, I thought it was Hamaru. I was like, oh god, we just saw Genjiro kick some ass, and we could see Hamaru, but no, it's Mitsurugi from Soul Calibur. That's a solid pick, and we saw Ivy earlier today. Now Taki, of course, getting drafted to Raw for the supplemental draft. Just of course, right before the show started, but it was obviously late. But it was bright and early. Taki, of course, also heading to Raw too. I had that on the list as well. But in the meantime, yeah, that's a big pickup. Oh, I was just gonna say, but no, Mitsurugi is gonna be nice to see. He also just had a nice little had a match with Genji on Heat. I was surprised. Whenever I edited it, I was like, damn, that's a good match. That was really good, by the way. That match with him and Genji were pretty good. So Mitsurugi has really done well for himself. A nice little improvement from Mitsu. So we'll see Mitsurugi now on Raw. Awesome way to get things rolling, and we'll see ECW. We'll be next, and SmackDown will have a chance. And since I'm hosting this one, all right, and now we get to see who's heading to ECW this time from Raw. World Tag Titles on the line. Good luck to Pokemon. They might need upset. At your show against Legion of Darkness. Yeah, they might need an upset. Obviously, they need an upset because their buddy Yoshi their good friend Yoshi is out with an injury, so they're doing it for the injured Yoshi, obviously. So hopefully, I'm sure we'll see somebody will wear green to hopefully in honor of. We'll try to heal up Yoshi after his downfall as a main eventer. It was a pretty waste of time, though, in my opinion. Hate to say it, but yeah, it was a waste of time, waste of money. But still. Okay. Okay, I'll take. Honestly, Majin Buu, it's fine with me. Majin Buu can go to the ECW. He was traded from the ECW, now he's heading back over there. I had no plans for him either, so. I'm sure you guys probably didn't know about Majin Buu, but because I just got him too from ECW, he was heading back. I guess Chun-Li wants more Divas and characters too. That's hilarious. But good luck, Majin Buu. Good luck to ECW. Alright, and now we'll see who is heading to... this is from... Oh, again, I'm losing guys from... Again, also, another pick. Sorry, my bad. This is from... Now this is a Raw. This is the last... Alright, this one's probably the second round. Then we head to our tag title match pretty soon. So Pikachu and PZ are getting ready too, but yeah, I'm sure those two will be ready to go. We'll also try to get some revenge. We'll hopefully try to defend their titles for the first time. But I don't know. Pika and PZ looked really good out there during training earlier today. So I saw them during training. They look really good. So I'll talk more about that later. But right now, we gotta figure out who's gonna head to SmackDown now. After we another lot. I mean, we did win the war. But the battle, of course, is still not over yet because we still got draft picks that's part of it as well from the second round. This will be the finale. This will be the end of the second round after this one. So we do have that battle. But also we do have EXE versus somebody from Raw, which I have no idea who's going to join Raw or who's going to face EXE. I have no clue. So here we go. motherfucker! No! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Oh, Zangief! Oh, come on! You bastard! Oh, Matt, you bastard! Oh, no! Oh, it sucks! I like Zangief! Zanny! God damn it! Oh, I'm gonna miss this guy, dude. Oh, I'm gonna miss him. Zangief. I honestly, I think it was like, I think he was a low carder, I believe. I believe he was a low carder. But he was so good, man. He just got an upgrade, too. Oh, man. That stinks, man. That really stinks. Oh, I honestly, I'll have to trade for that. I'm gonna have to trade for that. I like Zangief, too, man. No, not the comrade. I miss my comrade to SmackDown. I'm sad. Now I'm sad. But I can trade regardless. So if I don't like the picks, I can just trade them regardless. The same with everybody else on SmackDown and ECW too. They don't like the picks, they can just trade. Matt, of course, wants to trade as well too. So we'll discuss on that later on. Damn. For now, Zangief is possibly heading to SmackDown. We already have a lot of beef on the show anyway, regardless, but... Oh, Zanny. Dude. Damn it. Oh, well, alright. Well, good luck to... Well, at least much more go to ECW than Zangief to SmackDown. I mean, you at least got some more muscle on the bunch, too. You got someone who's a good face. You can be a good hero. You have a hero too, who can be really awesome. But at the same time, I do want to keep him on the show. I do want to push him to, hopefully get him as a European champ. But no, ain't gonna happen though. That's a shame. All right, we're probably gonna able to try to at least get these rosters going a little bit. So I just want to try to edit a little bit more. Maybe I'll do it after the show. But we do have a tag title match on the line. Our second title match of the evening. This is probably the only 2 title matches of the evening. Of course, there's no World Heavyweight Champion here, so no World Champion for tonight. He's celebrating with his. But I'm sure now Adele is probably looking on too because he has a night off tonight. Yeah, we'll have to probably discuss these trades. So we'll see how it goes. I'll let you guys know if there's any other trades in the draft or supplemental draft. We'll see how that plays out, and we'll have some updates on further news. But again, shout out to everybody else who's been helpful enough with supporting this series of draft picks. But no, man, that stinks, man. That really stinks. All right, we'll just take away SmackDown for the time being. We'll come back to it. Oh, Jesus Christ! I should have done this video. My bad. All right, we'll just put this back here. Bring it back. Bring it around town, SpongeBob. Oops. There we go. Now that we're back in place. All right. We can just. We'll take a break here because we're actually getting ready for our tag title match coming up. Oh my God. So hopefully, you guys are hopefully you'll see the other picks as well. We do have the third round coming up a little bit later on tonight after the tag title match. That brings up to the EXE. Versus any superstar from Raw, but we don't know who's it gonna be. I have no clue. So that'll be we'll have our break after the tag title match. Hopefully we'll see who's gonna show up on who will be on the lucky guy who take on EXE as the Intercontinental Champion will be in action. Of course, if that's EXE from ECW, he's visiting, and we'll see. Of course, we'll see possibly. Maybe we'll see someone will make a debut tonight. Maybe we'll see the debut tonight. Maybe we'll see somebody who's returning to Raw. Maybe. But for now, the tag title's on the line. Pika P's looking for revenge for their fallen comrade, Yoshi. And speaking of comrades, Zangief. Damn it. First Rainbow Mika and now Zangief. Damn it, man. Want those two to be together. And now Rick Shaw. I know Rick Shaw's going to be pissed off, too. Because that was one of his best friends, though, best buddies. Maybe Kim Cap wanted, so I guess Kim doesn't really care about his good looks regardless. But still, that sucks, man. Unless somehow, again, I have to discuss with Matt about it. Unless we can just do a trade for draft picks and something like that, so. Alright. In the meantime, tag titles on the line. Pika PZ, Legion of Darkness next. Tag team titles on the line, folks. We do have a lot more to go with. Of course, the tag team titles hang in the balance. The world tag team titles hang in the balance, of course. You can also leave your hashtag World Tag Team Championship. Leave that as well too. Just apply a nice little sponsor from the merch store. World Tag Team titles hang in the balance, of course, for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely look forward to see it. So far the score 6-0 to 8. Definitely ECW still leads with that main event is coming up. We have more draft battles coming. We have an opportunity hopefully to beat ECW. It's probably going to be the rubber match. SmackDown's still really behind on a few things though. Did they actually get? Wait, did they get 3 points though? I think they did at some point on Friday. I have to look at that, but. For now, it's going to be indeed the tag titles on the line. Pikachu and PZ, a little nice little match getting raised. But of course, if you thought of Dark Nation, obviously Dark Nation was awarded, but of course he gave it to one of his associates, which was Nyarlathotep, which she did deserve a lot. Also, she got updated. This might be a big challenge, seeing the Crow and Nile make their. Also, I think the Darkness are our whole group. It's according to Dark Nation. I spoke to him earlier today about possibilities of having, of course, they're in the share of the gold. Legion Jordans are a cult, an evil cult, but they work together as a unit. But which of course they were a unit with Adele when they attacked Yoshi during one of those nights. Right after the ECW draft as well. We won't see Yoshi try to advance because we saw him saw scales apart. Or saw a few like green scales, which would indicate that of course the DNA was Yoshi. They got attacked. It also cost him his leg, which of course he did suffer a leg injury. So hopefully, that's prayers going to Yoshi and his leg. Hopefully, I believe Yoshi had successful surgery a couple weeks ago. So hopefully Yoshi will be, he should be hopefully just trying to rehab his injuries and try to hopefully get back out there and get his revenge on Legion of Darkness. Especially also with Adele as trying to, Yoshi's still trying to have a chance. But the questions are. Will Yoshi will rejoin as a main eventer, or will he still be more as a mid-carder? That's probably the question for you guys, of course, in the comments. We can discuss it as a group together. But is Yoshi more of as the main event star, or is Yoshi more of a another guy who tried to get that world heavyweight title, but now obscurity? But we'll have to see. Yeah, probably placed a lot of investments last time. I don't know if it's possible to do it again for the second time this season. But we'll have to see how that goes. Hopefully Yoshi gets well soon. But Pika PZ, looking forward to get some gold. This will be Pikachu's first tag team title match ever. This is his first time after all the times he's won. He actually might become a Grand Slam Pokken champion if he does win the tag titles here. So. Pikachu looking forward to hopefully try to get. He did vow to win the tag titles against those nasty Legion of Darkness. After just taking out their friend like that. And Pikachu and Yoshi are our best friends, of course. They have a personal friendship with each other. But obviously, the Crow and Nile are going to be interesting. Without Dark Nation tonight, but because now the Tap is going to share the gold with a good buddy Crow. But this is it. Tag titles on the line, and Crow guitar soloing it up here as he just as he vows doing his little guitar solo here before he gets ready for his title. We should have played music before you had your title match. Eric Draven strumming it up here, folks. Rocking that axe guitar. Looks like an axe guitar, I guess, but here we go. If Pikachu tries to take that guitar and smash it to the fucking ground, but nevertheless, Pikachu's looking forward to get some gold here. You done, Eric? Alright, here we go. Round one. We're gonna keep it engaged. Here we go, but trying to bench Yoshi get some gold here to start the season, but obviously Pikachu, it's like attack there. Oh, nice thunder attack by Pikachu. And that Pikachu coming back. Also, Pikachu returning from injury as well too from that fight against Charizard last season. Now for the Coffin Slam, doing some good damage. That's how you do some damage on Pikachu again. Pikachu doing some work here, trying to level it down here. And again, now he's going for that A smash, and there goes PZ. Thunder attack, no countered. And now for the death sentence by Draven. Pikachu in trouble, and there goes Pikachu down for the count here.
Can't rain all the time.
As Eric and Niall successfully defend their titles in round 1. So far, so good here. Let's see if Pikachu's trying to force a 3. Oh, nice cycling into a thunder attack. Beautiful combination. Nice uppercut there. Pikachu with some good special attacks here. Thunder attack by Pikachu. Now for a nice little coffin. And now for the flock summon by Draven, but counters right back into a psychic attack. Nice. Pikachu again. I've been taking out 9 off the top. Nice move, smart move. Nice attack maneuver by Pikachu. PZ, and now psychic attack for the win. Will connect into a big time spark attack for the win. Magnetic to go for the Multic Thunder connects and forces a round 3. The first round 3 of the night ended for the stream too. Awesome way to get things rolling here. Oh my god! Damn, that health went. Did you see the health from PZ? Jesus Christ. That's super tough right there, folks. Yeah, right now, the tag title's on the line still. Nice HB by PZ. Sliding attack coming up in handy. And now for the Coffin Slam. Shoving Pikachu in that coffin. That's rough right there. This time, Pikachu going for the Multi Thunder again. Connects on Draven. Super effective for that Coffin Slam. And there is again. Going for the Purple Lightning. And there's a Dark Slash on the double there by Niall. And now stomping. Oh, come on! Stomp away on Pikachu. You gotta be kidding me. What more do you want, Niall? Jesus Christ. And now so much for trying to avenge Yoshi's demise, but unbelievable. Being good effort by Pika PZ. They're trying to put up the stops. They try to force it around 3, but Pika PZ without no doubt, good effort. But as the tag team champions, successfully defend their solid defenses from the champions tonight. First with my Natsume earlier, and now Legion of Darkness with Chris Dark Nation looking on. And very proud. Because Dark Nation was kind of worried a little bit. He might have to intervene, but the Crows might have distracted Pikachu and PZ. And now they stomp away. Now that here's a stomp on from Niall, and shoving Pikachu to the ground there. I'm talking about disrespect from Legion of Darkness. Unbelievable. And there's so much Pikachu coming back from injury after having the match against Charizard last season, and especially last time in Unforgiven. But yeah, it was a close call. Very close tag team title match. I mean, I gotta give credit to both teams. I mean, yes, all the respect to Legion of Darkness, but they put up, and they put up after they shut up. So I mean, they put up, a really good show. So not bad at all. Legion of Darkness. Darkness got lucky though, so they did fail miserably when we rated ECW, and of course it didn't happen. But LOD successful as their first tag title defense. I'm sure Adele made the right decision on making since he won those titles on Rivals Clash. It kept all the gold. I'm sure Adele is watching this matchup too, and I'm sure he's all ready to go. And Adele looks like he's sleeping. Well. And Adele's sleeping in the back, of course. The World Heavyweight Champion is now asleep. Typical. It looks like he's kind of tired already. Man, Adele was sleeping earlier before. Also, by the way, he's still sleeping, and first those lazy as hell. All right, well, great. But the champs were successful defend their title, their newly crowned tag titles, and now with Niall trying to hold with that coffin slam and that purple lightning attack, and of course that dark slash shoot doing some good damage. I mean, no doubt about it. Pika PC will probably get those tag titles at some point in the future, but for now, they'll probably get the rematch. They'll have the rematch at some point in the future. You know, that'll be good for New Year's Evolution. We'll see some that tag turmoil match that's always been happening too for NYR. But yeah, looks like Adele, and there's Adele waking up. They're waking up here a little bit. Now I guess he's still stretching. Never mind then. I'm sure Adele will probably hear the results from Dark Nation. So looks like the rumors were true about what I talked about before. Has Legion of Darkness and the Dark Show working together? If so, that would be a dominant stable on Raw. And thankfully, Ghost Rider is on SmackDown now, but that's coming up a little bit later on tonight for that main event. He's representing Raw one more time, but now in his new brand, possibly his older brand, because he was part of Chains of Pain where it first began on SmackDown back on Neo's show. In the meantime, even though the Darkness got lucky there, they were very lucky in that match. LOD got very lucky. So, in my opinion, they got very lucky in that tag title match. Yeah, no upset, and so unfortunately, no upset. Pikachu might have to deal a little more tune-ups, but a close match, no doubt about it. Very close match by both. And I mean, this is Pikachu showing a little bit of ring rust, but he had some good movesets. He had like the Thunder Attack. We saw the Multic Thunder. That was very impressive. Besides vintage Pikachu, we haven't seen do that in a long time. But I mean, honestly, again, great effort, but just not enough mustard on that round 3 hot dog. But they got lucky though. Legion just got very lucky. If it weren't for Dark Nation, because Dark Nation did say he wants to share the gold to his cult members, yeah, you know, I'm sure they'll probably get. If they lost titles, they'll probably get. I'm sure Darkness will probably punish Niall and Crow, but now Crow is a tag team champ. We've seen him for the first time now as a tag champ. We're seeing also Niall work really hard as they were part of that whole team on SmackDown at some point, and here they are, Wreckage Shop on Raw. So they made some good picks. So, but even though I still have no respect for what they did to Yoshi, so it has been quite a chore. All right, well, all my hatred aside, but still, these Darkness they proved themselves tonight. They actually are a formidable tag team. So they are the holders, but don't forget, this is we have the best tag division on Raw. We have the best tag division right now in Mugen history. So I highly recommend. I'm sure Dark Nation, Adele, if you're watching this stream or video right now, I'm sure there's a target on your back. There's a big target on your backs right now. All 5 of you. Aiming you, Adele, the World Heavyweight Champion, being lazy and snoring around. But I'm sure you of all people, Adele, this season might be interesting for you, buddy. We talk a lot. We had a lot of exchanges earlier during the off season. There's gonna be a fucking new champion at some point this season. I am sick and tired of this dark cloud above my head and the rating is dropping. So champ and you, Legion of Darkness, you're getting your asses kicked somehow. Hopefully, this is the best tag division we have on Raw, and the best tag team division we have in Mugen history. So we better find some good teams and hopefully beat those motherfuckers. Hell, even Pika PZ tried, and they also almost forced the round 3. But did they win? Nope. Okay, well, let's hope. This is a direct message to all 5 of you. You may have worked together in that squared circle, but those titles right there, all those belts are switching real soon, buddies. Switching real soon. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. So, handle those belts real tight, ladies and germs. Handle those belts real nice. This season's gonna be hell for you. There's gonna be hell to pay for you, all 5 of you. Think you're so damn funny. Alright, anyways, we got more action on the way soon. As we have our 3rd round of the draft, and we have, of course, EXC, and still we're waiting on somebody on Raw. We don't know who's gonna be against EXC, the Intercontinental Champ, but it could be a shocker. It could be interesting to see. It could be a debut, could be a return. We'll see it. Alright, in the meantime, we'll come back in a moment. Enough of that. I was pretty pissed off about what happened, but I'm sure the Judges are a respectable tag team, like I said. But they have a lot of hell to pay. They're going to have a lot of hell to pay when they do. So we'll be back in a moment as Raw continues next. Alright, folks, we're back. Battle. It is a draft battle. The third round of the draft is about to begin. So hopefully you guys get your seats ready, because we do have the draft settled in, and we do have more opportunities for now as you approach yourselves into the next set. Well, this is a shocker, folks. This is a definite shocker. Guts is back, of course. We haven't seen Guts in a long time since he actually did get traded. He actually got traded to for that whole redraft. But Guts and Yoko Isagiri, meanwhile, because Yoko Isagiri is actually away and out, or that's just away for now. But for the time being, of course, it is indeed Guts. Hope EXC's got some guts, because Guts is waiting for his opportunity. Speaking of tag teams, you know, one of the longest reigning tag team champions in history, in Mugen history, over there in ECW. However, this might be interesting. These two never met, really. They never really met, and they, of course, these two, of course, especially with EXC and Guts. I'm just surprised by Guts' challenge. EXC has an open challenge. Remember, also, this is winner will earn a point for their score, but also winner will earn a draft pick from a male superstar. So since Matt had one for the Divas, now we have something for the guys. So any male superstar will be drafted after this match. So it's ECW versus Raw here, and the nice way is hopefully see Guts maybe get a rebound after his successfulness. And how can you forget about his longest reigning tag title reign with him and Valkyrie, and also him and Yoko Isagiri. Of course, they were 2-time tournament winners and became one of the longest reigning tag champs in history. So they were really, of course, this is a dream match team. Both GOATs, both Hall of Famers themselves too. But can Guts really topple down EXC? Be a huge upset if he actually does topple down EXC, the high and mighty EXC, and his reign as Intercontinental Champion is also a good start too. So shout out to ECW on Tuesdays, but this is a home court advantage for Guts, a new home for Guts, and hopefully we'll see a new, and also rest in peace to the voice actor for Guts, of course, too. He did pass away. I heard about his passing. So it was actually an upgrade for Guts as well, too. So rest in peace to Guts' voice actor. So hopefully in honor of the late voice for Guts, we'll just see how hopefully he can get a win. And hope to represent Raw proudly, because he's part of the Ancient Warriors. So shout out, of course, to Berserk, and of course, Yoko Isagiri being there. A lot of course, the classic '80s anime. How can you forget about that? The rough and tough Guts, the heart and soul of ECW EXC. Was probably the new Tommy Dreamer at some point. I can see that as a cybernetic Tommy Dreamer. But EXC with off the bat, EXC off to a good start here. That was Cyber Sword versus the Heavy Sword, showing that armor by Guts. Meanwhile, and a big time explosion, but does some solid damage. EXC is too strong in the case. And EXC trying to go for those universal combinations too. Nice move. That was nice. And the asshole phone is back again. Cool. Nice punch. Nice punch for the EXC. And it gets a punch for the win. Nice. Nice move. The EXC trying to build momentum here for ECW. Alright, here comes round 2. Honestly, the defense is really nice too. EXC. They said defense what the World Dynasty gave him. By EXC again. Yeah, this might be of course, yep. I had no words to say, honestly. I tried to keep up with the commentary, the EXC just ruined it, kind of. Well, I guess EXC will get a draft pick from of course EXC and of course ECW will get a draft pick from a male superstar. Oh god. Well, ECW is back on the board again. And now they have their first. ECW has their first victory of this final week of the draft. It stinks though, but well, if that 0 was not there, I think you probably know the whole chemistry, know the equation for that. If that was not there, if that was not there, it would just be, you know. But anyways, overall not bad. Actually, it was pretty terrible. I should say it was pretty bad. It's a complete domination, but Guts, of course, was revealed, the mystery guy. Even though Guts did not win, of course, he didn't stand a chance. But part of the Ancient Warriors. It gets 1/3 of the Ancient Warriors. But meanwhile, EXE. Yeah, I have nothing to say. EXE is just too fucking broken. He's so powerful, man. But he could be good he could be a solid mid-carder just to have that, you know. He's just highly popular, of course, over there on ECW. Highly popular over Guts, really. So that means ECW will earn a draft pick from a male superstar. So no female, just a male. Just any guy, of course. So if it's a female, they can just re-roll. Oh well, that sucks. So EXE, best luck on ECW on Tuesdays, but I can't get you, but I wish I can. If you're not a champion, then yeah, we'd probably be better. But since you're the Intercontinental Champion, I can't allow that. So that sucks. However, goes to Chun-Li. So right now it's 6-0 to 9. Oh yeah. So that means we gotta win this main event then to hope we get that precious trophy. All right, here we go. So who's gonna be any male superstar from the show? I mean, I would be surprised if it's probably someone who's a low card, but it could be someone who's a premier guy. But I'm looking at right now Blanca. I don't want to lose Blanca. I do want to have him ready for his match, but it might be a little too late. I don't know. There's a lot of males. There's not much left. It could be either Rick Stroud. We already know Keo's going to ECW from Raw for that supplemental draft. Now, if it's genderless, like the Pokemon, some of them are genderless, like Ho and Lugia are considered genderless, so they could, I don't know, they could be anybody, possibly. It has to be a male superstar, though, regardless. Anyways. I'm scared to know. I'm cross my fingers. Hopefully, it's not someone you know too terrifying, or you can't really afford to lose. Like Zangief, for example. We do need to keep him. All right, it's a female, so that's fine. It would have been interesting to see Katsura for part of the Yanderes might be driving. No, it's female, so we can re-roll again. This is nerve-wracking though. The Berserker Guts cut his hand by an uncertain person who sold to the devil. I heard of him anime. I've heard of his anime. One of the sad drama best moment anime without question. Or actually it would have been more of the drama thing too. Oh, sorry, it's all nerve-wracking. I'm tongue-tied today. Jesus Christ. Let's just hopefully... Let's see. That's a female again. Okay. Aoka would have been interesting too. Alright. It would have been Sonic. That would have been pretty funny. But he's a US champ, so he can't be drafted, so... Rerolling it again. Yes, he has to be a male superstar, not a female. Female. We're nice to get rid of Bertha Katrina, though. They would have really been terrorizing some of the Divas division too, with Mamie Tomoe's help. Any male superstar, though, any male. And list those people any male who got drafted, of course, earlier today or from these weeks. Yeah, they're also going to be re-rolled. Yeah, Hulk, of course. he's already drafted to SmackDown, so that's the only someone who's drafted already. Alright. Man, this is nerve-wracking though. Any other male superstar. Hulk was already drafted to SmackDown, so he can't be drafted twice. So it's rare to see someone go to different shows twice, but it's rare. But obviously, one of the Beavis and Butthead in this draft. I don't know. I don't know. It's possible. I don't know. Harley Quinn. Well, Harley's a female. We need a male superstar. No, I don't. No, actually, I think they're free agents right now. I believe Beavis and Butthead are free agents. I mean, we already see what TK did to those pesky morons, but yeah, they pretty much didn't do nothing at all. Let's say they actually make a big career resurgence. Them. Honestly, if you want me to put Beavis and Butthead back on Raw again, maybe I could do that. If that's part of the supplemental draft you want me to do, I can do it. I can try that. A lot of people say Kim Marie for Raw. No, because Matt tried her out on SmackDown or Heat. It looked terrible. So no. Sorry, David. I'm sorry, but unfortunately, yeah, Kim Marie sucks. Find somebody else. There we go. Dragon Claw. Oh yeah, she's heading back to ECW too. Damn. All right. Well, the legendary rest in peace Ruben Key, of course. But R.I.P. Ruben Key. But Dragon Claw now heading to ECW. I'll actually need to edit this out too. He's heading back as well. Dragon Claw. One of Ruben Key's finest superstars. Very ultra quick, ultra speed. Nothing else to say about it. But this guy has a massive sharp claws. Honestly, if you had no title, yeah, I would say maybe. Yeah, honestly, if you weren't the U.S. champ, maybe somehow, if your reign ends, maybe at some point we'll have to see about off-season stuff too. You never know. Might be able to have you on Raw maybe in the meantime. That'll be pretty interesting. Nonetheless, Dragon Claw is on Raw. ECW now. So he got traded from that redraft that I talked about with Matt. And of course, I already talked about the redraft that we did. So again, now it's just going to be Dragon Claw heading back to the land of Extreme again. I want to see the legend himself, but obviously, Legend is going to be going somewhere else again. After he just got here on Raw during the summer, but I guess I didn't really get much focus on him yet. Okay. So but meanwhile, Raw will get somebody. Also, Raw will be staying. Let's go. Let's reset here. All right, so we'll see who's gonna be staying on Raw now. So I don't have to worry about getting too many guys. But if you want me to get Beavis and Butthead, you can probably send it down too if you want. I mean, I have to make some space first. Who's gonna be staying and leaving? I don't know how's that a burn. I don't get it, but yeah, it will be interesting though. I don't know if it's like a burn or whatever or a comeback. That's okay. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but I mean, you're a U.S. champion. Obviously, champions can be drafted, so unfortunately, they can't be. Oh, I guess I'm staying on Raw. No, just kidding. Blaziken is staying on Raw. So, part of the Poké Division. I was like, wait, what? Oh, it's Blaziken. So, I guess myself is staying on Raw. Great. No, I'm kidding. Blaziken is staying on Raw. So, normally, as you're staying on Raw, yeah, I am, but also, that's a different Blaziken, I guess. Lord Blaziken, I'm guessing, so. Cool! My spirit mod is staying on the show. And part of the Poké Division. Excellent. That's awesome. Great. Alright, I got somebody else who's staying on Raw next. Who's gonna be? So, I mean, cool. Let's just have to get drafted. If I was drafted, holy shit. I'll have to be moving back to either Smack. That means I'll have to be on SmackDown or do commentary for SmackDown, maybe. Hell no. We're not switching. No announcers are switching places. But Blaziken is staying on. Blaziken staying on Raw, which is good. That would be heartbreaking. I would end the stream right there. If I wouldn't care. All right, let's see who's staying on the show. Yes. All right, Oswald and Ramona are staying. Perfect. So that's also Oswald also includes Ramon too. So Ramona and Oswald are staying on the show. I would actually say, hey, I want to dress up for ECW, but no. Let's just we're definitely gonna stay them for sure. Do it. I like to see Beavis and Butthead return. I was watching TK, because like again makes no sense, but okay. But yeah, honestly, yeah. I mean, I'm down. I mean, if I have to, I have to probably draft them immediately then. So, all right, we'll put Beavis and Butthead on the show then. If they suck like last time, then yeah, I don't know. TK and I may have a pattern here with these two then. All right, we'll put Beavis and Butthead to the show. So that's gonna be one of our draft picks then. So we have 3 draft picks from remaining though. If we can win somehow, so we'll get Beavis and Butthead for this one. I will take your advice. If someone wants to get Meggy, who the fuck is Meggy? Who the fuck is that? Alright, but anyways, we do have that ready to go. That ends the 3rd round of the draft. Great job. A little bit of recap before we move forward. We do have recap definitely stated, of course. ECW getting Dragon Claw. Blaziken is staying. My Spirit Mon is staying. Or I guess myself is staying, technically speaking, but I'm a different Blaziken, of course, from that other one. But Ramona and Oswald, of course, are staying too. That's awesome. So that's cool. And then Beavis and Butt, of course. Sonic suggested these two. So I guess I'll have the morons back on Raw now, which would be great. I know Tika's gonna be pretty pissed about it. Even though he ranted about these two. It might help a little bit, but it might not help out at all, I guess. But I trust you. I trust the chat here. I trust partially. I guess Sonic, of course, you wanted. But I'll think about it again. If I don't want them, I'll just have to wait until I can trade either Chun-Li or Matt, or possibly go to send the Heat. And that's an option. Like Pac-Man, of course, you probably can't see Pac-Man, but Pac-Man, of course, is also heading to Raw too. The Master of the Pac Splash. So it'll be pretty awesome to see Pac-Man make a nice little impact to the show. Or also see Mamiya, see Taki. Well, now we're gonna see Mitsurugi make his first stint on Raw too. Maybe the Kunomichi and Samurai could be a little bit of a connection together. So, and we do have a final round coming up, and we do have the main event in our side too. Awesome. Hope you guys are ready for the main event though. It's coming up next. So, there we go. So again, Blaziken, Ramona, and Oswald are both staying. They're a tag team. They'll stay on the show, and we'll see Beavis and Butthead, of course. I might put in a supplemental draft, maybe. We'll have to see. I agree. Actually, Agris is on the show too. Yeah, Agris is on the show. I think she is, but I probably need to go check. Actually, is she still on here? I think she. Oh yeah, she is. Agris is still on here. The people then just ignored her. Didn't pay attention to her. She's been actually very quiet. Maybe she might go to a different show too if Matt or Chun-Li wants her. I was wondering him last time I saw him was betrayed by Agris and Zizuchi. Agris was Zizuchi back then. Oh wow. Agris. It's supposed to be Agrius, but okay. Anyways, we'll be back in a moment. Our main event's coming up next. Probably one of the biggest draft battles and probably the finale of this draft is almost complete. Of course, we still got the supplemental draft, and there's supposed to be a lot of new things happening for season 3 to come. Nice little. And this has been a good premiere so far. If you guys are hyped, of course, we do have 4 stars. Can we make it 5 stars? Can we make it a 5-star show? Can be a perfect show, and we can have another show for next week, for right here. Well, of course, if I don't get late, if I don't want to get yelled at again for being late, so we'll figure that out when we can. In the meantime, we'll come back on Raw in a minute, as the main event is coming up next. Stay tuned. It's gonna be for this time. It's 4 picks, so SmackDown may have a chance to win it. They will. I mean, they're gonna win it, of course, but they're still gonna. Raw will still get the final 3 draft picks because people who got drafted. So I'll have to talk about that. If not, I'll have to just make a slash and be like, all right, I'll just wait until supplemental draft maybe. So. Alright, we'll come back in a moment. See you guys in a minute. Alright, guys, it's our main event of the evening. We're probably just gonna... Alright, this will probably be our last final... It's probably, I think, our last final 2 breaks of the evening. But we have our it's... Of course, I'm gonna say it. You guys ready for this? You guys ready for the biggest one? The biggest catchers, I'm gonna say. I might as well include this in the merch, but yeah, we'll see. But it's main event time! Yeah! Alright. It's gonna be awesome. Hulk, Beast Boy, Ghost Fighter, Akuma, of course, shout out to all guys. This is it. The final step of this draft. The trilogy is almost complete. And that also means that the supplemental draft, I'm sure you guys will send a lot of stuff, maybe at some point. But I'll have to discuss it with Matt. Because we don't know, because honestly, I don't know if it'll be good enough for... Some people actually did suggest stuff on SmackDown, too. Thank you guys again for your support, too, by the way. Shout out to everybody else in the chat for supporting for all 3 brands. You guys are awesome. Some people, who, of course, who couldn't make it, I hopefully get to there's always a chance to rewatch the streams if necessary at your own pace. Not going to rush you guys, of course. I also leave a shout out to Mr. Matthew Bro, of course, for sharing the love, of course, to SmackDown, and of course bringing some superstars from SmackDown. And General Manager Chun-Li, because how could you not like Chun-Li? She's beautiful, man. Beautiful general manager. Shout out to General Manager Chun-Li. Also give me back to ECW commentary again. So let's bring out old memories again. And I have to focus on my show for Raw. So, but obviously, shout out to both commissioners, and best luck to getting the award. Let me actually move this back again. So that's where we're gonna start off. That'll be, of course, our main event of the evening. You guys have been so supportive into this series, and now we get to move forward into the final pieces of the draft. The main event of the evening for sure. But like I said, SmackDown's Hulk, newest superstar's Hulk, Beast Boy. This will be his first Raw match. Yes, I know. Beast Boy was... If you haven't seen Beast Boy at all, I'm sure him and Raven. And you're right about. Or also, someone said about Beast Boy being with Raven. I believe that's most of the cases. I guess Raven was kind of had a thing. Had a thing with Beast Boy. That's obviously. I don't blame. Who could blame Raven? Well, who could blame Beast Boy too? I mean, Raven's gorgeous. Let me see. What's our main event? You leave it a hashtag main event, of course, too, in the comments below. Now, we guys will leave it. The main event is MAINEVENT. Of course, the main event. We'll leave it in the comments down below. But for Raw's sake, we have a girl with Diamond for his team with Ramda. This will be Ramda's first match in a while, and Ramon and Oswald. Very, very fun team. We saw Ramon doing a frog splash for the first time. I have never seen him do that. And out of all things, I've watched him join in combat. Of course, we'll also leave a like if you guys enjoyed the stream so far. You guys will also join the stream, join the drafts. For these 3 drafts, leave all your love and support in the comments, and leave your likes and shares. And I'm sure you guys will send it to your friends. Tell your friends about it, too. But meanwhile, we do get to say goodbye to some more talent, of course. It is a sad thing to see our talent go. We could be able to keep them a little bit more, maybe for future trades or whatever at some point, and possibly. But we do have to move on to some newcomer talent from SmackDown ECW as well for my show for Raw. But it's hard to see it go, man. Right, we head back to ringside. Hope you guys are ready for it. It's main event time, and winner. Also, this is a draft battle, of course, especially with Matt. It's SmackDown versus Raw. Winner will earn 4 draft picks, so we were bound to see what's the ending of the story here in this whole series of drafts. This will be the biggest draft arc. I guess we call it the draft arc, really, in this. So it's gonna be pretty cool to see how this unfolds.
I'm Beast Boy.
Now learn why I'm called.
Like the yellow gear, of course, from Go Diamond. All fires right. Oh, Ramon representing his brand of. I like the red though for Ramon. That's beautiful. I love it. I love it. You can see Ghost Rider on Raw from the last sense to say goodbye to Ghost Rider. Finally, I get to allow that. He's been causing trouble over there with the dark shield. This is a scary main event though. This is all without the marbles here. Nice addition.
Prepare to be thrust.
What? He transformed the Beast? Wow. Are you kidding me? Beast Boy transformed the Beast from X-Men. And Beast is on SmackDown, which is actually funny. That's hilarious. Uh-oh. Ramon, Red Scarlet, Field again, Ghost Rider. We're in the blue now. He represents. Nice dodge there by Oswald. Nice super slash combo. That's it for now. We don't have time for recording time, so. Ah, damn. Well, of course, I like the blue streak on Nicolas Cage's hair. Damn. We're in the blue flames a little last time. It was a pretty close one. Round 2 coming up here. Oh, nice move there, but this is an out of control chaos right now. I apologize. And again, that's going to go by Oswald. Come on, they're trying to go for that submission. Oh, Hatadoshi! There it is from Akuma. Might see it for one last time though. And again, Mono's trying to build momentum here. And again, the grab. Solid move by Akuma here. Moan, Courage Field. Moan submission now. Full skull for both teams now. That's flip shot from Cage. AKA Ghost Rider. Watching the movie, of course. And again, Hatsutoshi missed, but nobody home there. Beast, Akuma, Hulk, and Ghost Rider performed well, representing SmackDown proudly.
I'll have no fury like a flaming skeleton.
Oh god, Hulk is just hopping mad now. Jesus Christ. Relax, Hulk. My god. You won. God. You get 4 draft picks. Good lord for SmackDown. Good fucking lord. God. Well, Matt, you. I knew it was gonna. God damn it, Matt. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. I should shout to Matthew, bro, but Jesus Christ. Hey, Vic! Whoa, that's rare. You don't show up that much, but geez, welcome to the stream, Vic. Long time, yeah. Finally, hear me doing commentary. You can stop on by more often in these streams, man. But yeah, that was interesting. Victor, shout out to Victor, one of my old friends back in the old days. Of I think it was like we met in like what 2008. Yeah, well it's been more than now. It's been more like what 10. That's been 12 years. Actually, almost been 12 years now. Crazy. But yeah, welcome Vic. Hope you're doing well, man. Welcome to Mugen Raw. Better than what the fuck the old man Vince is doing. Now you know my secret. Now you know my secret job. My secret job, quote unquote, secret job. I don't even see the homing attack. My bad. But anyways, Raw. God damn it. Honestly, SmackDown had a chance, but now since it was a 2-0, obviously, that's what I was afraid of because I know we had more size. Well, they had more size. Now it's SmackDown's Tatendoshi. You got the Nicolas Cage, freaking Beast Boy, and then, of course Hulk's crazy ass. I love him to death. I love some Incredible Hulk. One of my favorite Marvel heroes, of course. If you ask me about who your favorite adventures are, Azure, well, obviously it's Incredible Hulk. You know me, I get pretty angry. You don't like me when I get angry. Hulk smash. But regardless, SmackDown gets 4 draft picks. But hell, Chun-Li of course gets her crown again. Now becomes General Manager of the Year. Good lord. What the fuck ever. Good lord. Victor just popped up. I was like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, no, that's not Victor's voice. So, my bad, Vic. You're watching, so I'm so sorry. It's this or Vico. There you go. Shouts to that movie Jackass forever. 4 picks for SmackDown though, and they get 4 points added to their score, but it doesn't matter because ECW is still kicking our ass. and they win the draft battle. They win the Chun-Li will get the GM of the Year award. So for now, it is. With that being said, it sucks. But SmackDown is well deserved for tonight to end off the draft, end off the night. We do have the final round coming up. Yeah, I'm devastated. But obviously, you know, we tried. We tried though. But it doesn't matter. ECW still wins the GM of the Year award. So Chun-Li will get that award this year, or for 2021, I should say. But nevertheless, great GGs to SmackDown. Matt, I'm sure you enjoy your 4 draft picks. I mean, honestly, we also keep Ramon and Oswald. Gold Diamond might be eligible to be drafted. You never know. But yeah, we are in the verge of just seeing, you know, a demise from Raw's sake, and we're losing more people now. And oh, this is great. What the hell does LFG stand for? What the fuck? Huh? LFG. Alright, well, let me just fix this real quick then. But while you're at it, hopefully you guys can let me know what you guys think about the draft. I'm sure you guys are enjoying seeing some new faces on the show. As you can see, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's very red on the left side. So we'll probably have our final recap, and we'll also discuss as a group, of course, in the comments below. We'll see what happens. But yeah, definitely well deserved for SmackDown. But even though they obviously they got the short end of the stick in this whole draft battle, and of course ECW is still victorious overall. But you may have won. Matt, you may have won the match, but you didn't fucking win the damn GM of the Year or Commissioner of the Year award, so you can suck it. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, they worked well. Shouts to Matt, of course. And, of course, even Sonic, of course, is in the chat. Has been hyping this up in the chat, of course. You did, guys. You did something I failed to do. I told you guys to get training. You did it. I mean, this is the same person who got blasted by Genjiro earlier on, so you mean again? Also, you may have won those picks, but also you didn't win the whole. You didn't Matt. Your boy did not win. Your boy Matt did not win Commissioner of the Year. So sorry. But better luck next time. Better luck next year. GG's Activation Chun-Li. ECW is the winner of this year's draft. Also, Chun-Li will get the award for GM of the Year. So, hooray! Alright, let's see what SmackDown has. I mean, of course, Sonic from SmackDown. True Blue Superstar. US Champ. Shout out to Sonic in the chat, of course. And you take care of Shadow. Please, Miss Chun-Li. Put Shadow in the title match for the Intercontinental title or ECW World title. Maybe. Big thanks to Sonic. Thanks to everybody else who joined in. But now we get to see. We're not done yet. We do have We have our 4 draft picks. So that means SmackDown will have the 4 picks. There's a lot of people still eligible to be drafted. I'm just surprised. Victor just popped up for a cup of coffee. He said, "That's it." And it was like LFG. What? Why does it say NFT and shit? That's it. I don't know. But yeah, good to see you, Vic. Hopefully you're doing well, man. And he just popped up and just like left anyway. Well, that sucks. But no, if you're watching this, Vic, hopefully shout out to you, man. I'm sure we'll get to have this whole discussion. I'm gonna have a whole army of fucking DMs, and my Twitter just goes nuts. So it'll be great. Let's see. First one. Let's see what's behind door number 1, ladies and gentlemen. I hate my life. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. At least I got second place. I'll take second place. Better than what the fuck I did in Rivals Clash with Genjo getting eliminated like that. Being double teamed by 2 fast superstars and one who's just overpowered. EXE. I'm looking at you, Mega Man EXE. I'm wagging my finger at you. Alright, let's see who's coming. Someone pretty good, actually. Someone real good. I mean, honestly, Matt will deserve at least these picks for SmackDown. And especially, also, don't forget, they have that supplemental draft. I'm questioning about Beavis and Butthead. I'll have to think about that. I'll have to discuss with the comment section. I'm sure you guys have more suggestions, of course, in the comments too. So I'll try to see if I can answer. If I'll just decline it. If not, I'll just say no. Because it's midnight now, so I have to make a decision on these picks. So we'll see how this plays out. All right. Oh, you fuck! Oh no! Not animation domination. Oh, you piece. Oh, well, at least they're going back to SmackDown now. But still, come on. Oh, Homer and Peter just got here. You piece of shit. Oh. Alright. Homer and Peter going to SmackDown again. Animation Domination heading over to SmackDown. Remember, also, Homer, just because it's Homer doesn't mean that Peter. Remember, Homer and Peter are a tag team, so the TV dads are heading to him back to SmackDown again. I mean, they have hardly done anything. They have been losing a few matches recently. So you can cue some doubt in the chat. Doubt for God damn it. That hurts. That hurts. They are a pretty good tag team, of course. I'm trying to think they won the tag team titles at some point in the future. I don't think they did, but in the meantime, let's leave us behind door number 2. Oh god, this is a nightmare. This is what's scary, because hosting a Mugen Draft for Raw's sake, yeah, it's scary because you might lose somebody that's important to you for your show, and then it's like, nope, mine now, sucker. This is gotta like beg for mercy and try to like get more. Hopefully, try to trade for somebody else. Then. Oh fuck! No! God damn it! Oh no! Aggro and Metagross! Oh, come on! Oh, that's so mean. Oh, you fucking ass. Oh, bitch. Oh, boy. It just gets worse and worse, man. And Metagross... Oh, Metagross... Yeah, Metagross and Aggron. Well, I mean, they're effective. They're actually really good, too. I mean, I'll be honest. Aggron and Metagross are, of course, Pokken superstars from the Pokken division. But they might be a little bit more helpful. Because I think the only Pokemon that Matt has is Vaporeon. I think. Or Solrock and Lunatone. I'm guessing maybe we'll see some more rock types on over there on SmackDown. But, I mean, to be fair, SmackDown is it is indeed the Rock's show. So, there you go. A lot of rocky types on SmackDown, even though Metagross is psychic and steel. That hurts, especially probably one of the most interesting tag teams. Very interesting team. Oh god, that hurts, man. That really hurts. That was a big hit in the fucking nuts there. To want to end off. What a way to end off the draft here too. Jesus Christ, we still got more though. That's what's painful. 4 picks. I was bragging about the damn trophy. Wanted that trophy in my fucking office, but no. God. Damn it, man. I think I bragged too much about that. I was focused on that trophy. I wanted that trophy to be Commissioner of the Year, but ratings still suck ass. Why you little... No, not just Homer. Remember, Homer and Peter are a tag team, so they both get drafted. Also, Homer and Peter are both. They're not separated, but unless somehow if I want Peter, maybe I can get Peter and get Peter Griffin. But possibly if I get I mean, I could split them up in the draft. Possibly, it's a possibility to see tag teams be split up. We've seen that before numerous times. Okay, who else is going to Fridays on SmackDown? Who's going to join Matt and Sonic and aggro on Metagross, Homer, or possibly Peter, but Homer looks like it's going to be mostly going to be the case. But if not, Peter's mostly going to stay on Raw. So we might see the end of animation domination via team. Maybe. Unless Matt wants Peter maybe instead. I can keep Homer. So, anyways. There's still a lot of people in this draft. Oh, jeez. And I can't wait for hopefully try to complain to Matt about this. And then Matt's probably not going to be here. He's still on a date. It's probably just tired right now. Well, by the time it's probably this movie's over, it's probably Matt probably won't be active until later. Oh, mother. You son of a... Oh, come on! You gotta be kidding me. Girl Diamond is heading to SmackDown. He just competed in the match, and now he's heading to SmackDown. Oh... Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Oh, he just had a match and you all seen it. I couldn't keep up with the commentary, but Jesus. I'm so devastated right now, man. Oh, it hurts. Girl Diamond. Oh, he came back for nothing then. Oh, he was the man behind the cloak, but now he's trying to help out Yoshi with the arts of the school. But he is the arts of the school. Oh, I gotta talk to Matt about this, man. This is stupid. Oh man, all right, and well, at least Girl Diamond is going to be maybe have a better career on SmackDown. Maybe we'll see it happen. But I have a girl already, which girl from Mortal Kombat. Oh, this hurts, man. Oh, this fucking hurts. Girl Diamond, a former one of the legend has it. He's a former ECW champion. I'll give you that one. But he's gonna be great for your show, Matt. He's gonna be great. He's a powerhouse. You see his kid looking on too, showing the arts, the master of the Skui. Also, you tell E Honda about that, but that's a different story for another time. But the earthly arts master, the Skui master, heading for SNK, heading to Fridays on SmackDown now, and we have another set, but at least you get somebody from now. You can possibly get somebody from SmackDown this time, so we'll just wait till later. But I have to think about Divas and Biden for the time being. I'll probably cut that one out for now. I'll think about it, but I'll probably put in a supplemental draft. I'm not gonna like it, but maybe they'll be effective. Maybe I'll use them as job fodder or something, but again, I don't know. For now, I'll take off Divas and Biden for now, and I have to think about that later. But do you want to focus on the 4 draft picks? I want to try and focus first, and I'll ask questions a little bit later on in that supplemental draft. Okay, well, we're down to the final pick for our final live pick for their victory. So I'm sure Sonic and SmackDown are going to enjoy their victory, and Matt, of course, is going to enjoy all five of those men are going to enjoy a lot of there's a lot of a lot of heavyweights on SmackDown, which is crazy. Oh, Jesus Christ Almighty! Yes, baby, Matt. We're gonna give these home slices some title shot, like hardcore title to Homer and others. If you're watching, I'm sure at some point there might be some plans in the hardcore division. I mean, maybe we'll see some hardcore hitting. Maybe see some Peter's just farts and see Homer's gun, some candy bombs, something like that. But nonetheless, I am just devastated right now, man. That hurts for Raw. That really hurts. Come on. Okay. Well, and at least another heavyweight, but at least it's Jack Turner, a guy who of course he's a tag team with John Crowley. I'm sure John will be able to see. We got the big guy. His name was Girl Diamond, but nonetheless, yeah. You get another. I mean, you have a lot of big guys already. God. I heard rumors about Big Show might be going to SmackDown too. Oh my God, the 7 foot 440 pound Big Show. He might make his appearance on over there. Oh my God, that's rumors. And well, we do have also rumors of Mr. Gohan might make it though. We might see Mr. Gohan have a chance. Maybe also rumors about Yamcha being drafted too. Yeah, I'm sure Matt will be able to try to think about trades and stuff. It is midnight now. I can think I have to speak to him a little bit later on. But at some point, I need my sleep. So it's very important to get sleep to try to figure out, because we could just discuss it since Matt's is doing the off season. He's most looking for more talent. I'm just trying to focus on get ready to get back in the season again and do my commentary. So I'm sure Matt will have a chance to figure out his roster at some point. And of course, shouts to Matt over there in Heat. Of course, he's also for Blade Games. Heat will be its own brand now. It's pretty cool. I did see it. It looks really nice. So far, it looks the 1.1 is gonna look really cool, and especially in HD territory. Perfect stuff. All right, Jack Turner. Meanwhile, I don't mind Jack Turner. He's a good heavyweight. Another guy is the roughneck of SmackDown. He'll be a roughneck of SmackDown for sure. So Jack Turner, good love to see it maybe, but the super heavyweight now part of course from Art of Fighting, I believe Art of Fighting now he'll be showing some Art of Fighting skills for a guy who's a roughneck. The roughneck who's heading to SmackDown. For a guy a lot of heavyweights on that show. He's a super heavyweight. And I'm sure Peter's a super heavyweight too, but a lot of big guys on SmackDown, which is probably some good guys, of course, especially with the home of the cruiserweights on SmackDown. But nonetheless, pretty good stuff. Good stuff. And now it's our turn. Now it's Raw's turn. At least we may have lost it, but hell, like I said before, we may have lost. We do get the final 4 picks of the draft to end off because remember in Rivals Clash. Charts that pay-per-view, which is it did get a lot of results for that pay-per-view, which actually got a lot of like a perfect show, so that's really cool. But of course, remember, Raw got the short end of the stick. We get the final 4 picks of the draft. So at the end of every week, even though SmackDown didn't get us a chance, but we'll still. So this time we're gonna draft something from SmackDown now. So you know what? You can say what you want about well, we lost some of our guys, but. Jack Turner's is a male, by the way. Jack Turner's a male. I say he's a roughneck. Yeah, where do you see her? Where do you see her? I don't. I guess the hoop earring kind of explained it, but it's you're just assuming genders. It's obviously a guy. Big chubby guy. If it was Yuri Sakazaki, maybe, but I don't think so. But obviously, fair enough to Matt. I mean, I'll have to accept it. Unless somehow we have to discuss with Matt about these whole picks. I'm kind of pissed off at these. I'm kind of mad about it. That hurts. But some of them I will probably just... I mean, I don't mind Jack Turner. I don't mind Gore Diamond either. I will just accept Gore Diamond. He actually performed well in that storyline with that last season, so he was probably the highlight for sure. Was the guy behind the cloak making a return to Raw, and now the former ECW champion making his appearance on SmackDown. So he could possibly go. There's a lot of challengers for that Mugen title, so pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool. But like Homer and Peter, I love Aggron and Metagross. I love Aggron and Metagross. They're awesome steel types. I want them on the team. I want to try and prove that they actually are an effective team on Raw. That's why I bought those guys. So I'll have to play a trade with Matt at some point. Let's like give one of them away or whatever. I had to split them up possibly, but we'll see how that goes. Anyways, we're gonna get some. Well, so we're not almost done yet. We're not out of the woods. We're definitely gonna bring in some Raw picks now. So that means we have the 4 final picks for Raw. So this will be probably one of the biggest ones, and we'll have I'll have a recap to end off the night, and I could discuss with a certain Super Matthew Bro. I'm pissed. I'm kind of pissed. It's so annoying. All right, let's see if we can do this here again. Give me a moment. Let me do this. Alright, well in the meantime, overall great to see Jordan make his final spot on Raw. But I'm kind of pissed off that actually, that really just did piss me off a bit. It's actually kind of like this format a little bit. So I can see what happens with how I can fit both screens. All right. Meanwhile, I'm getting someone from SmackDown. You may have won that. Like I said, you may have won that fight. You may have won that draft, won that whole battle with 4v4, but we do get the 4 picks from SmackDown. So I choose SmackDown actually. So you know what? Now I get my revenge this time. All right. Let's see. Let's hopefully someone pretty good from this show, from the Blue brand. And shout out to Matt for sending me the copy of the roster here. Even though it looks like it's gonna be like a big development coming up for the show. We'll probably explain updates on the TK server. We're also from the TK server, by the way. So let's see how this plays out. Now we will see who's heading to Raw now from SmackDown, and maybe we'll see some really awesome cool characters on the show, on Raw now. Who's heading to Mondays though? Yeah! Yes! It's gonna get phenomenal. One of my favorite guys, of course. One of my favorite wrestlers, of course. I enjoyed watching back in 2017, 2018. Some good years, because he was the former WWE champion, former TNA world champ, and former NJPW champion, or was it IWGP? It was probably NJPW champion, world champion. But AJ Styles, things phenomenal on Monday nights, and he actually is on Raw in real life. That's actually pretty cool. AJ Styles, my man, the phenomenal one, heading to Mondays on Raw. Now that's good. I'll take that's gonna be a nice little rebound. So he might be going to the World Heavyweight title picture at some point. AJ Styles on a Raw show. Sign me in, brother. The phenomenal one, now actually part of Raw. That makes sense. Perfect sense, actually. That's really good. All right. Number two, brother. Here we go. All right. You know what? Rumors say also Knuckles might be drafted too. I'm gonna get Knuckles as well. It'd be nice to see maybe someone you know, Sonic, of course. Maybe we'll see someone like Knuckles or Tails, maybe. Goku, possibly. I do need Goku. It'd be pretty nice to have Goku, and maybe have Gohan in the future. Possibly rumors spreading out, still going on. Mostly Raw. I might be able to get Gohan, but let's see. That's a good start to this fight. To hopefully end off the night here. AJ Styles, nice little. Of course, how can you forget about Stink was Ronk? Stink was Ronk. I can't watch the episode. I'm actually watching TNA right now. I'm just watching, of course, the older days of TNA before it was called Impact. Just mainly Impact, but before it was called TNA Impact. But I can't wait for this. Let's see. Okay, you also got a Kamen Rider. All right, Kamen Rider Uja. Uja. You could be saying Uja on Monday nights too. So Uja or Ouija, like kind of like our Ouija board, Ouija. But the one of the Kamen Riders is joining in, so that's cool. All right, now we'll see what's behind door number 3. So Kamen Rider Uja, I'll take that. AJ Styles is a good pick. That honestly, he has that phenomenal Thunderbolt now. It's pretty funny actually. He has the steel chairs. He has the new phenomenal Thunderbolt. Looks pretty fun. There's the Styles drop kick, Bullet Club punch. I want to see. I actually will keep my eyes on one of my favorites though. And how can you forget about his video game collection too? He's a big time gamer, so I'm pretty sure he's one of my favorite guys to just enjoy watching. And of course, Stink was Ronk. That's great. Ooh. nice. Little Mermaid. Well, actually, it's Kingdom Hearts, actually. How ironic. They just had a match on SmackDown, and now Kingdom Hearts are coming to Raw. All 4 of them. Yep, that includes that new team that Matt talked about. Bring all of them here to Raw. It looks like it. Hopefully, if it's true, that means Sora, Goofy, Ariel, and of course, Sorcerer Mickey, which I just saw that, of course, and for SmackDown looks really good. A new Kingdom Hearts 44 team. Sign me in. That's gonna be a nice little balance to have. Now I have Ninja Masters from the supplemental draft, and I have a 44 team to replace that. So cool. It might be a little bit more effective. So that's awesome. So all Kingdom Hearts, possibly we could see them split up again, but after they had their, I honestly for 4v4, if necessary. That's most of them. I'm gonna leave it as a question mark for now. So that's possibly 4v4, but for now, AJ Styles didn't do anything on our show. Oh yeah, actually that's true. That's a good point. That actually is a good point. AJ Styles did not do nothing at all for SmackDown for your show. That's actually shitty. But honestly, he might be able to help out a little bit now. Just mostly, he's a little more of a veteran. So, and of course, I'm sure he'll probably be a little bit more upgraded now. He could potentially have a chance. I mean, maybe you'll see you see the Big Show possibly over there, or Paul White if you're watching AEW. But yeah, nice to see Kingdom Hearts. They were just on SmackDown. Now they're heading to Raw. Beautiful. Nice little 44 team, and we have our final spot. Final pick of 2022's Mugen Draft. It's going to. I should probably do a drum roll. All right, somebody good. Maybe we'll rebound with Mario. He's actually not doing something. Yep, it's possible we could see all Kingdom Hearts making their approval. If it's approved by Matt, then maybe we'll see all 4 of them on Raw now. I'm doing a little drum beat just to be more anticipated. This is the final pick of the draft this year, and we'll have our supplemental picks coming up. I'll have to probably respond tomorrow morning. Okay. If only. Well, it would have been Anna and Rain, but they are ECW Tag Team Champions. So, unfortunately, they're champs, so a re-roll time. Remember, Anna Rain were from ECW, or they are the Tag Team Champions on ECW, so unfortunately they can't be drafted, so it's going to be re-roll. Boy, maybe we'll see, you know what, maybe we'll see J and W. That would be pretty. Or maybe Alex. Maybe Alex or Hugo. I know Neil himself wanted to keep those guys on the show. Like I said, potentially Ariel might have a chance. Well, it's mostly Kingdom Hearts because if you remember watching SmackDown, if you pay more attention, Ariel's part of that full V4 team. For that main, is part of the main event. Ariel's part of Kingdom Hearts, but possibly we could see Ariel might join, but it's probably not necessary because they're mostly together. That's what Mickey wanted to bring them to the table, but it's a little bit more manageable within Sora and Goofy. Oh, and Princess Peach, and now the new and improved President Peach. That's a good one. That's going to end off right there. All right. Yeah. Peach is back on Raw. That's great. Unless Matt wants to keep her. I think there's mostly plans for Peach. But again, that is awesome. Princess Peach is back. Maybe we'll see Pit and Peach form a good team together. But someone needs to help out for 4v4. Just replace Yoshi for the time being. But for now, I think Peach might be the answer. But she's mostly going to be more of a, more as a villain, I guess. Maybe someone's a villain. Interesting. We saw it in Paper Mario, $10 your door. But why not this one? But maybe we'll see Peach have more of a snarky, because she is rich. She is a princess of all toadstools, but the princess of all toadstools is heading back on Raw. Oh, I love it. Just like when I first got Peach, of course. Finally. Well, also one of my favorites in Smash Brothers, by the way. I also main Peach in Smash Brothers. I'm actually been having fun playing Peach a lot since back in Melee and the Wii, of course, the Wii U and the 3DS versions. But yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm a happy camper. I mean, honestly, I might be able to trade back or to get the other to get Aggro and Metagross back. I mean, if that's up to Matt, of course. But Peach is a good pick to end off for now until we can figure things out. And just for the time being, that's it. So a winner is ECW. I'll probably put a crown or something like that somewhere in the middle. But congrats to Chun-Li for being the GM of the Year award for 2021 because since it was a season, of course, they'll be crowned. But since, of course, Chun-Li will get the GM of the Year award for a strong 2021. She did still lead in ratings, but she is probably one of the better shows. So Matt, I mean, good games to Matt. I mean, we could at least Matt went down swinging though, with 4 points, and then Raw it was a valiant effort, but we came back stronger for this show, and this show got a 4-star show, which is maybe we'll see 4.5, but we did better. We did better than SmackDown did. It got a 3.5-star show. Raw, it looks like according to the ratings, Mugen SmackDown got like a 3.5-star show. Raw got a 4-star. Let's somehow it can change with the ratings over time, so maybe we'll see the full results. So we could possibly see a stream at some point in the future for next week, next Monday on Raw. We don't know. So I'll have to think about this, but I think at this point I might as well take a couple weeks off so I can think about the roster changes and stuff. So we'll again have to discuss with that. And again, Ariel possibly might be able to. Mostly we're going to see Kingdom Hearts fully in 4v4. So I do need some more 4v4 talent in the show. It'd be nice to see some new teams formatted at some point. But Peach is a good one to end it off. I kind of like that idea. But AJ Styles, of course, I love it. Love to see AJ Styles being there. That's gonna be pretty cool to see the phenomenal one. So maybe we'll see Peach as more as a villain. It looks like because I think Matt updated Peach already, so we could see the old or the new Peach we'll see as a President Peach. So we could see her as more of like just a snarky princess. Maybe there'll be future plans for her at some point. I mean, Matt had plans for her, but now it's my shot to actually do it. It's mostly her guide of just maybe we'll see a Peach storyline planned. So. Other than that, I am more than happy to get her on the show. So, unless someone wants her back, and you can trade me the Aggro and Metagross, it'd be great. So it'll be awesome. Oh, Mario's not happy. It's not happy. I can guarantee Mario will be very, really pissed, or probably will understand. I mean, this is not Mario's first. I mean, Mario wanted him on Raw, but of course he got drafted to SmackDown a few years ago when he first got there. So, and of course, look at Mario now. Or look at Mario back then, he was a Mugen champion. And him and Luigi were pretty good too, you know. And now his brother Luigi's a tag team champion with Naruto, which is pretty interesting. Pretty cool plans, but in the meantime, yeah, that is it. That is the end of this wonderful draft. I'll just update this actually. Maybe we can go ahead and recap it a little bit. We'll do our final recap as I'm going to end it off here. There is final round of the draft is done, and we officially finished the draft. I'm also gonna end it off right here. All right, I'm gonna say goodbye to so. Of course, I'll say goodbye to Sonic. Of course, enjoy SmackDown, enjoy Fridays over there. I'll see you in a few months, maybe. I'll look forward to maybe edit SmackDown a little bit more. Looking forward to see how the storyline plays out. We'll see some cool juicy stories over there on SmackDown. Matt, I'll give credits to Sonic. If you're watching, so I'm sure I'll give credits to the storylines and storytelling is great over there on SmackDown. The story is really good, so I do appreciate the story, and how especially with the storytelling is great. Obviously, with all the other things happening over there on the Blue brand. It's gonna be a lot of heaviness on that show. Hopefully, Matt can get a big ass scale and see how that goes. But I do like the storylines for your show. So, good job, great job, good show. But in the meantime, that's it. I just want to do a little recap before we do our quick little recap. I need to actually fix the roster while I'm at it. Then I'm just gonna edit this out while we're talking about our last final results of the draft. Again, also thanks to everybody else for tuning in, being awesome. I know you guys are also. I do appreciate you guys' patience. I know you guys have been waiting, itching and scratching your way through this final piece of the draft. It's finally done for now until we can figure things out later on. And just make sure that I can add this in. But yeah, nonetheless, here is our results for week 3, and we'll talk about more about supplemental. Magneto, Misty. So ECW got Magneto, Real Police Students staying on ECW for sure. Majin Buu, Dragon Claw's coming back, and yeah, ECW pretty much got the short end of the stick in this one, but at least they got some good picks. Meanwhile, Raw got a lot too, but meanwhile, SmackDown got Misty. We got Misty, Rocket Raccoon, Zangief, which is I hope I can trade him at some point. Same with that one. To go with that Peach trade maybe. Homer and Peter, Agra Metagross so far. Goro Daimon I'll accept Goro Daimon. He's a pretty good pickup to SmackDown. Kind of like how Bowser was with that whole, and hopefully not right now. Bowser's actually trying to challenge for that Mugen title, I've heard. So good luck to Bowser on SmackDown for that. He might become a Grand Slam champion, a Grand Slam world champion, to win all from being the first guy to win all 3 brands and then win himself a title. Win himself become the Grand Slam world champion. That'd be pretty cool to see it. Seeing a guy who competed in all 3 brands and then become the first to do it. Hall of Famer too. Jack Turner, of course, from SmackDown. Meanwhile, from SmackDown to Raw, getting a lot of good people. Of course, El Fuerte staying on SmackDown. Shiki from ECW, and Alucard. Kamek is a good pickup with the technician. Ingrid with some chemistry. Seduzawa with some strikes. Mitsurugi, of course, going from Heat, and then of course was supposed to be on SmackDown, but now he's is also drafted from SmackDown to Raw. Of course, Blaziken, I guess yours truly is staying. Blaziken is staying on the show. Blaziken stays. Ramon and Oswald are staying. They just had a match too. I'm sure they're going to be more successful. They're going to stay more. Hopefully, they'll try to get those tag team titles. Maybe they can do so. We just got AJ Styles, Kamara Uja, Kingdom Hearts. Maybe we'll have to see how that goes. And then Peach, which is awesome. But hopefully, we can get that trade. If not, I can get Peach back, and I can get my Agar Metagross back. So we'll have more discussions, and we do have a supplemental draft. We also got some more discussions. So I think right now it is Beavis and Butthead. So I'll put Beavis and Butthead, of course. We got that too, but it's a question mark because I don't know if they're gonna be in the zone. Also, SmackDown got somebody else. I don't know who it is. So hopefully I get the links for them. And ECW, I also have no news for ECW yet. But we'll let you guys know on the results for right after the draft, or after the stream. Matt should probably be back. Hopefully, we'll see how that plays out. And yeah, right now, but I guess so far it's Taki and Mr. Gohan might be a possibility for Raw. Maybe we'll see SmackDown get Mr. Gohan. Possibilities right now, so I have no idea. Maybe we'll see Yamcha, of course. But in the end, what a big time draft to end off the night. Thank you guys again. I appreciate it so much. This has been a fantastic stream. As you can see, of course, you can see some of the members who are staying on the brand, of course, like the Queen of Fighters, Sagat, Paul Hunter, or Pikachu, Pika PZ, the Dazzler, all staying, and of course Yoshi Pitt, of course, are staying on. Yoshi Pitt are staying, even though Yoshi's injured. The Roll Dynasty are making their appearance. They're gonna make their first Raw debut, and next week hopefully we'll see some. We'll probably we'll have 5 matches on the card. We'll see how that goes. And I'm still trying to work on the roster, so ignore that. If you do see it, ignore it because I'm still working on that roster. Tifa and Eric are also staying. Yoko Littner, all of them staying on Raw, which is nice to see. As you can see, all of them are making their appearance. As you can see, they're all gonna stay. Cammy, of course, stays. So mostly building a lot in the waifu division. Lots of waifus. And Balrog and Vega. Obviously, I need to get the different Vega. The one Vega I have is M Bison. So my bad. I have to fix that. And the PPGs. Looking forward to see PPGs making their first stint on Raw. They also got drafted. Probably my favorite pick, of course. I think that was it. And Girl Diamond. Oh, that's right. He was staying. I forgot about that. Oh, I have to probably discuss that now. And I forgot Girl Diamond is actually staying on the show. So I'll have to probably re-roll. And Lucas and Ness, Earthbound Boys are staying too. I forgot Girl Diamond is actually staying. I forgot about that. I have to probably think about that trade. Never mind. I forget what I said about Girl Diamond though. I need to get him back. Because I forgot he actually is staying. I keep forgetting. I didn't see it. And Rosalina, of course, she's also staying on Raw. So, I think that's all I have to say right now. I have to probably think about these trades. But yeah, that is it for now. Thank you for watching. What a stream. This was a nice little fantastic one. 4.5, probably 4.5 stars I give it. At least it had around 3, had a lot of twists and turns, a lot of excitement, disappointment. But at least we can finally say we have a future roster planned out for this one. So I'm sure we'll get AJ Styles. That's probably gonna be might be a game changer. To maybe increase the AI a bit more. We'll see how that goes. That's one of my example. Of course, we'll have our top 10 overall picks, which is pretty. Once we have all the draft picks sorted out and stuff. So I can't wait for it. And awesome rating draft through. Wait, what? Awesome rating draft? What the fuck? Awesome draft. It should be an awesome draft through the ratings. But see you next year. Good luck to your Raw. And make sure you get those rubes on your show. Yeah, we'll get them for sure. Don't worry about it. You can bet your bottom dollar. But yeah, we'll discuss more about it. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I gotta say it for now. Thank you all so much. Leave a like, and like I said, leave a like, share, subscription if you guys enjoy the stream. I'll probably be back on I'll be back on Twitch as well. You also guys can follow my Twitch, of course, at AzureBlaziken. It says there should be like an @ right there in the bottom corner, of your screen. So also check out the Blade Games, shout out to Blade Games, of course, and we'll see you guys back here real soon. Follow my Twitter for more updates. I also gotta do a lot of editing, of course, this whole week. But yeah, stay tuned for more stuff, and I'll see you guys back here real soon. This is AzureBlaze signing out. Good night, everybody.